bass echo in the tunnels. Vatos locos. You already know. Loca, vatos loco, come chill with the crew. Couple wild cholos, yeah, we breaking the rules. Down in the crib where the echoes all boom. Trying through the LCU, make a legend real soon. Make a legend real soon, make a legend real soon, make a legend real soon. Loca, vatos locos, candle low, lights dim. Laughing at the world while the walls cave in. From the shadows to the stage, yeah, we all break through. Crib door slam, screaming LCU. Posted in the crib where the air stay cold. Concrete dreams and the stories get bold. Graffiti on the walls, time stuck on pause. Laugh track bouncing off the outlaw laws. TechProtect with the circus on lock. Brain wild like a glitch in the block. Talking big plans, scheming real loud. Laugh now, cry, let the whole room go proud. P.O. rolling in, calm but sharp. Eyes like a spark in the middle of dark. Every word land heavy, every bar got weight. Underground kings, yeah, we tempting fate. Loca, vato loco, come chill with the crew. Couple wild cholos, yeah, we breaking the rules. Down in the crib where the echoes all boom. Tryna throw the LCU, make a legend real soon.
Good morning.
Loca, vato locos. Shadows on the wall from the jokes to the chaos. Yeah, we love it all. Hands up, fists high, screaming who's who. Whole crib chanting back LCU. Late night laughter, echo chamber vibes. Memes turn myth when the moment arrives. They said we fade, we just multiply. Turn side Alex into battle cries. Crib so loud with the bassline hum. Old school soul with the snap of a drum. Culture stitched in a rhyme and a tone. Brown pride post in the mirror and bone. No gold chains, but the weight still heavy. Truth in the jokes, yeah, the edge stay ready. From throwaway laughs to a flag we flew. Turn low in the legend as LCU. Candles flicker, walls breathe. Hold the ground move when the beat hit freeze. Laugh through the madness, dance with the doom. Every step echo boom, boom, boom. Loca, vato loco, come chill with the crew. Couple wild cholos, yeah, we breaking the rules. Down in the crib where the echoes all boom. Tryna throw the LCU, make a legend real soon. Make a legend real soon, make a legend real soon, make a legend real soon. Loca, vato loco, loca, vato loco, loca, vato loco. Nights stay raw from the crib to the cloud, breaking every law. Say it real loud if you know it's true. Vato loco forever. LCU. TechProtect. P.O.
Wow.
Certified. LCU till the lights go out. Ha.
Good mythical morning, everybody. Let's just start stealing shit from other YouTubers. Good mythical morning.
Morning.
Here we are again on the LolCow Crib channel. Who'd have thought? We are having a beautiful morning. Yes, Kimmy is here. Kimmy is not queer, but Kimmy's here. Who'd have thunk? We have David Jaffe in the house, but not in the server. He quit yesterday.
No.
Yeah, really.
Jaffe left.
Whoa.
He said he would only join back if people dropped a $2 dono. One $2 dono.
That's all it takes. That's how you buy him, man.
One $2 dono will get Jaffe back into the call. I don't know why. That's his that's his barrier of entry, but he's a cheap date. He's a cheap little lay. Speaking about cheap lays, there was a ton of drama. Now that Jaffe's not here, I can talk about LCU shit. Oh my god, how nice is that?
Got a speed run.
So much fucking drama happening. Oh my god.
Oh, too late. I mean, it's so cool of having him here, right? He would just, get bored within the first and second.
Bracer, thank you for the $2. We got Jaffe back. Thank you. Hell yeah. Whole lot of drama happening in the LolCow universe over the past 24 hours, of course, since we finished our last show. Did you hear the host for Bus was a no-call, no-show? That was crazy. That happened. Also, new announcements were popping up in the Discord like every hour past a certain time of the night. We had, what was the biggest announcement? We had Rewind no longer is rewinding clips, right? They're now just a hangout show. That's interesting. Gold, LolCow Gold is being moved from the from the A circuit to the B circuit, being replaced by Nerds. Also crazy. Now you no longer have to wonder who's a Voldemort and who's not. What's the skinny on this guy or this lady? Keem announced all ex-hosts, they're Voldemorted, and their Discords. So easy, black and white. We love to see the separation between black and white. I mean, what I'm saying is we like to see this. That there's a distinction between what is okay, what's not okay. Kimmy, that one's for you, the black and white joke, because apartheid.
Yeah. Apartheid.
Anyways, there's so much going on. Nightmare was cooking a host yesterday. I don't know if anyone was able to see that. Looks like there was some beef.
That was on LolCow Universe.
Who's talking? Oh, your camera's not on. That's why I can't tell who's talking. On LolCow Nerds yesterday, Nightmare came in to talk his shit, speak his truth to Grim Toy Show about, you should come off as lazy. Your only defense is that you've had accolades in the past. You don't want to learn OBS. You don't want to learn this. You just want to show up and collect the check, and now you expect everyone to kiss your ass as a blessing that you're here. And I was laughing my ass off. Those that were sent over to us from LolCow Cafe, you just saw Tommy talk about this, so I understand. We're not going to touch on it too much early on into the show, but yeah, dude, what the fuck? I think I went on to the fucking Nerds show with Grim, not this Grim, the other Grim, and I shit on him too, and he's like, "You're a meanie. I hate you. I'm Tina's bodyguard," and I was like, "Oh my fucking god, what a child." Trash Girl Burrow dropping $50. This is for Jaffe. Thank you for bringing critical thinking to the LCU. Wow. Oh, Jaffe.
Someone's bold enough to do it.
Jaffe, if only you could turn on your fucking camera. Oh my god.
I'm getting my camera. Can you hear me?
Barely.
We can hear you.
Look.
What do you mean barely? He sounds fine.
I hear with my eyes.
We had
true.
very rough afternoon with our internet yesterday. I tried to reset everything, and I'll be there. I'm here. I'll be there with my camera in 2 seconds. I just got to plug into a USB-C. So
Solid.
Like you need fiber.
Solid.
Did you get that upgrade yesterday?
Did
you actually follow
well,
we set up the appointment for it. But we'll talk about that soon.
No.
Mar for $5 says, Jaffe, I'm taking day 2 of the bar today. Be my good luck charm. Aw. The good luck charm, Jaffe.
Good luck.
I'm going to respond to all these.
Your camera's off because you're eating, fat ass. Don't trick us.
You can hear him.
I can hear it.
I am eating. I'm looking for a USB cord.
Bro.
Oh my
I
god.
can't even understand him.
Alien
He's
B
like
with
stuffing his face.
$20 says, Jaffe, I'm sorry people aren't listening. Educated people with comprehension skills get you. You have to be careful with how you present any topic to the public because the vast majority of people are stupid.
Yeah.
We hear you, Alien B.
True.
Crypt does have the smartest audience. I would go ban for ban.
Let's not
I would
do
go
that
ban
anymore.
for ban with intelligent viewers with any other show. Any other fucking show on the network. If we had to put our top 5 chatters against some other show's top 5 chatters, I'm sure ours win.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee it. Tech was homeschooled? Huh? Hello? You think you get this type of weird motherfucker from a homeschool situation? No, they're like little ditzy.
Yes.
I'm scared of a society, and I can't touch the fucking caramel apple because it'll give me hives. Rulis says,
Most
here's some
homeschool kids
fupa.
are fucking weird. I know a lot of weird homeschool kids. So.
I was reading a donation. Here is fupa slow money. Some fupa slow money. Thank you, Rulis. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hang on a second.
Yes.
I just want, since these were related to me or aimed at me, I just want to say thank you to Zombie. I want to thank you to everybody, but Trash Girl, thank you so much. It's very generous. Mar, good luck on the bar, baby. Come on now. And, maybe you'll make it, maybe you won't. Not everybody can be Maddie Matlock. Maybe you're not cut out to be a lawyer. Or maybe you are. We'll find out. Don't stress, baby.
If
Don't
Kim
worry about
Kardashian can, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true?
Sure.
But,
Is she a lawyer?
She is. Yeah. She actually
she's a lawyer.
passed the bar. Yep. She's a real certified lawyer.
but she missed
Real.
it the first time, right? I mean, a lot of people.
I think
that
I'll actually
shit's
look that
not
up. I actually don't
easy.
know.
Yeah, it's not easy. No, it's just not supposed to be easy. Yeah.
Otherwise, everyone could do
but
it.
Marn, good luck. And if you're cut out to be a lawyer, I hope you do well. If you're not meant to be a lawyer, I hope you fail, and then you get put on a path that is actually
One time.
what you're here for. What?
You took it one time?
She took it one time.
Oh, well, she's a genius.
Congrats, Kimmy K.
Alien B, people are morons. They are. Now, I mean, to be fair to people, there are people who show up and they're just, you come into the LCU, you turn your brain off, and that's kind of fun. I have a lot of, I don't have a problem. I don't have beef with those kind of people, but the people who just don't want to listen, once you try to say, okay, I get your point, but listen, you're not listening to me, like this fucking moron Tech works with in the afternoon. I've never met somebody stupid in my goddamn life. I swear to God, I'm stunned she's evolved enough just to sit up erect at this point. But,
someone told me I probably should reach out to people that have a similar level of mental capacity for the idea of hypotheticals. We should talk to them and see what makes them
It's not a mental
think.
capacity. It's just understanding what a fucking hypothetical is. But
Yeah,
anyway,
well, they don't have the capacity to. So
True.
let's Kimmy, how would you feel if you didn't eat breakfast this morning?
If I didn't eat breakfast,
Yeah, how would you feel?
I generally don't, but I think I feel fine. Why?
Okay, all right, solid answer. For those who know, so that's a red pill
God.
question. Anyways, we had such a weird.
I don't know what
response.
he's talking about either.
No, you
I
don't.
know what he's referencing.
Yeah, I'm an
Unfortunately.
internet guy.
So never mind, Jackie.
We had such a weird time with everything going on. Can't hear Kimmy. Kimmy, can you say some words?
Hold up.
Oh, hold on.
Say something
I
in
did pull my.
orange.
Hold on. I did pull.
That's
oh
better.
God! No,
better.
I did pull it down slightly because there is a project still happening next door, and there's steelworks happening. So I don't want that to pull through and annoy everybody. So I just pulled it down
That's fair.
slightly.
Okay, all right. I see you've added more purple hues to the skin tone today. So I don't know what culture
Oh.
you're trying to mend with, but it's coming off.
Can I just?
Surely.
Can I?
Hey, it's your lighting. It's your house. Jaffe still looks pale
It's
as
your life.
fuck. If Nosferatu had an Arby's next door, is what that would look like if you look at Jaffe.
I just thought that I'd cosplay as the chick from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So.
Oh, solid.
Just
Bracer with
change
another
the shit.
$5 with no message, but we love you. We love you either way, Bracer.
But if I'm Nosferatu, I don't eat anything but blood. So what does the Arby's matter?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. You don't think vampires can eat
You have to
regular food?
you have to think before you speak. Tech.
Vampires eat regular food, dickhead.
I make it look easy.
I bet I know
don't
more about vampires than you do.
Well,
Probably.
given that they're not real, then yeah, maybe.
Did you know?
Does it really matter?
Did you know historically? Because they say, oh, vampires have these weaknesses, a stake to the heart, which would kill any fucking person. By the way, just shout out.
Well, it's not a person.
Garlic. Garlic is also the vampires. One of the weaknesses for vampires that should have stuck around was allegedly you can kill a vampire with an artifact older than the vampire is. If you use blunt force, if you had a statue that was made in the year 200 and the vampire's from the year 400, that statue trumps the year 400 vampire.
So
how do vampire
if-
babies ever survive?
Well, the idea is, there's been vampires throughout history, and you have to find a more and more ancient artifact. There's a story
Got
about
the Mona Lisa. Beat the shit on with the Mona Lisa.
There's a story about a vampire that was only killed by an Ankh from ancient Egypt, right? They were chasing this vampire down, and they had tried to attack him with older and older shit, and they were like, we can't kill him. And then eventually they went to fucking Egypt. They opened a pharaoh's tomb, got an Ankh, and that's what killed the motherfucker. It's the vampire was from 3000 BC or some shit.
You know what I gotta say to that? The Ankh go bonk. All right.
Ankh go bonk.
Simple as that.
Yeah,
That's
old
all you-
vampires.
I
used to have
never
better
knew
stories.
that vampire was a way to kill a vampire. When was that? Was that from Bram Stoker or?
This is from one of the because the original vampire text is what book? It's the
Dracula.
It's
Well,
Dracula.
no. So I don't know. I don't know if he was the guy that invented vampires. I don't think so. I know Dracula was the famous one that he wrote,
Yeah.
but I don't know if there were vampires before
I think historically it's from.
Surely.
I think he read books about vampires, and that was like part of the stuff. Is like, oh, if you have an older thing, that'd be sick. Real Crazy Void says, I know how to take out tech. Shut down DoorDash for a week. I'm literally eating steamed vegetables. All right, bitch.
That looks
DoorDash
like
ain't got
Skittles.
shit on me. Oh, you.
No, yeah, Slavic traditions.
Steamed
I love you. I
vegetables
love you,
for
Tuck.
breakfast?
I love you, Tuck.
Wow.
Yes, I'm fat. I can't
Steamed
be.
You're a
Skittles.
fucking spirit animal, man.
Yeah, it was 1600s. It wasn't Stoker or whatever his name
God.
is. Bram
Yeah.
Stoker.
Bro,
What?
so good.
Do you got a problem with me eating steamed vegetables, Kimmy? You're-
No, did you put at least a little bit of salt on there?
No,
Oh, he's
because
got
that's bad for my blood
salt.
pressure.
Get some Goya.
Sometimes I'll put like a little butter and a little salt and pepper. I did that for my girlfriend and shit. But for my fat ass, it's just steam the vegetable and eat it and cry.
It's good. It's
know
good
Yeah,
for you.
and
It's
why are
healthy.
you doing it?
Why?
Yeah.
I need to fill my stomach because the fat urges consume me. And I need to have it not be such a high calorie count or be bad for like my blood pressure and shit.
You've reached that
Yeah.
age.
No, it's
I'll
just
get headaches
one
in
of
the
the things
afternoon.
last night that Amber Lynn said, which I agree with, and people just don't know. And she's like, most diets fail. 94% of diets fail. Not getting healthy, that doesn't fail, but the idea of counting calories and all that, because you're always miserable, it's not sustainable. Like the motivation. I remember once I lost a shit ton of weight. And I was like spinning, like the bike spinning sometimes twice a day. I loved it. I only let myself have cheat meals 3 times a week, and everything else, it was very measured. And I lost weight quick. And after the kudos from everybody wore off and I got used to it, it all came right back because the underlying behavior is really what the issue is, and why you eat when you're not hungry is what the issue is. You don't solve it by counting calories. And so, I mean, that was one of the reasons that Fupa got on my bad side last night, because I'm just like, you're so fucking dumb. Let this woman, she's telling you facts. She's telling you that, being overweight is, a disability. It's not a disability in the same way that you get a handicap sticker for your car,
Right.
but
I mean,
people
it could develop it to that.
It could, yeah, sure. But I mean, I don't have a handicap sticker. I don't need one, but I'm a fat guy. And I hate being a fat guy.
Right.
But
You're
I
just
understand though, yeah, but it is not the people who look at it and just go, well, you could just eat better. It's like, yeah, I know, motherfucker. You think I don't understand the
Obviously.
science
Thanks.
behind how weight loss and
You know what's
there
equivalent
are
of? It's like whenever you have asthma and people are just saying, just breathe. All you gotta do is just breathe. It's like,
Right,
oh yeah, thank you. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Feels that easy. I would have fucking done it.
like you have a moron in the chat right now, Final Chicken, going, being overweight is a choice. So is using like capital and lowercase letters, but in your case,
In punctuation.
punctuation. But it's not. It's a choice. It's a choice as much as you believe in free will, I suppose. If you have things coming in your brain, that sounds gross. If you have things in your brain that are stopping you because you're dealing with the psychological or issues of why you overeat, that's your bag of hammers. Just like you have a vice and things like that. This idea that it's a choice.
Speaking about choices, though, a little fuckboy in the chat for $10 says, I want to eat Jaffe's groceries from the back while he tells me behind-the-scenes stories on the making of Drawn to Death.
What a strange person. And not because anything you wrote. Up until that point, you were just someone that I guess you're into what you're into. But then when you pick Drawn to Death, that's the one that it's like,
tips it off.
I wasn't going to call the cops. Now I'm calling the cops.
Now I have a reason.
But you're right. Sorry, Tech, but Jaffe, you're actually right. It's the emotional eating. It's kind of if you're upset, some people tend to eat more, and then people who get upset also tend to not want to eat. So it's like, what side of that bandwagon do you fall on when it comes down to this? And that ties in with it.
And that's physiological too. Some people who get stressed and upset can't eat. That's not because they're like, I'm choosing not to eat because I'm stressed and upset. And I do agree with people that it's like, yeah, but there is a point where it's your responsibility to take care of your shit. It is. And I would, but just like being to some extent an alcoholic, to some extent, I mean, obviously we all have physiological reasons that are not mental. But so my go-to of carbs when I'm stressed, and I'm stressed a lot, but being stressed a lot and carbs doing what they do to my body different than another person, those are physiological conditions. Just like someone who might be prone to alcoholism, that's a physiological condition.
Yeah, who knows
but
those
yes,
guys?
you need to be a responsible adult and deal with it. But my bigger point to what Amber was saying is just like, people still feel it's okay to be mean to fat people. Like they can look at fat people and go, oh, well, that's a weakness in you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I can understand that. But at that point, then you need to be applying that same filter to pretty much every other person walking around the fucking planet.
Which is what I do. That's why we make fun of Eric.
Let me ask you this, Kimmy, you said you don't eat breakfast, right?
I should be, but I don't. Yeah.
Is it conscious or you're just too busy?
I'm not one of those that wakes up and I'm hungry and I chow. So
all right, but you're not hungry all the time. Like you're skinny naturally. You don't work for it. Is that correct?
Pretty much, yeah. Dutch heritage. It's obviously the tall, slender, so that counts in my favor metabolic wise. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of people are just like, well, you got good genes in that way. That's great.
Fair. I can't dispute that. I mean, proof's in the pudding, right?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know she's wearing jeans?
Oh, in my fantasies, she's not. But in terms of, I don't fucking know what she's wearing.
Remo the Turk says for $5, dang, shout out to Drawn to Death Deep Cut. Fell in love with that at PAX. Cheers, y'all.
Oh, did I meet you at PAX? I was at PAX for that game. I think I was. No, I was at PSX for that game.
Steak Saucy says,
hey, wait. That's my child that nobody likes. That's the kid I send to school and he wasn't popular. So when Remo the Turk shows up and says, I'm a fan of that, I gotta say thank you on behalf of all of us who made it. Thanks, buddy. We love it too. Okay, go ahead.
Steak Saucy with $2 says obesity. Obesity. Yeah, obesity.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Amazing $5 says ALR purposely has abusive relationships as the aggressor. She notes.
Oh, I get it.
To
I know
gain a
that,
YouTube audience and qualify for my 600-pound life. Do you think that's the end goal?
To be on a show?
What a sad end goal if that's your end goal.
Yeah, for real.
To be on that
Well,
show.
Some people, yeah. I think that's all that they strive to get to is be on a show, and they'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah, like Trisha Paytas is.
Well, you know what? You're right. I think the difference is once you get that level of notoriety, then it becomes sad if. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's someone who's genuinely happy, but I understand why if you haven't had that, you would think that is some kind of trapeze to swing towards. Because I used to be, when I was growing up, I was like, oh my God, I just want to be known. I want to be famous, and that really drove me for a lot of things I did. And then I got enough fame. And again, let's be clear. I don't consider myself, I'm like D-level famous, in the world, D-, barely, but it was enough for me to go, oh, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. In video games, there was like a year and a half, 2 or 3 years where I was really famous amongst gamers. And that was enough for me to go, this doesn't give me this doesn't give me what I thought.
Speaking about fame,
I get why you would chase it. Yeah.
Because I said Trisha Paytas and Grim was like frenemies. I'm talking about old school Trisha Paytas. I don't know if you know this.
I don't even know who that is.
I think I know what you're talking about. I can't see it though.
Here we go.
It's black.
It's racist.
Oh. All right, bro. Okay, this I did not know.
You didn't know about this?
Yeah.
Aren't you not allowed to talk about it?
We fixed it.
Who is Trisha Paytas?
Question number 6 again?
Yes. Full time.
YouTuber now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you did not know, Trisha Paytas showed up on My Strange Addiction like years ago, years before the YouTube shit. because she was like, I want to be a star. I want to get on TV. So she calls up the producers and says, I have a strange addiction. I am addicted to tanning. And it was fake. It wasn't real. She was not addicted to tanning. She just like fucking made up a story.
She's related to Kimmy then. Oh, okay.
True.
For a second. Fucking all that orange.
Yeah,
My
Kimmy
fault.
on My Strange Addiction. Yeah, so she had made up that she was addicted to tanning beds. And they fell for it. And they put her on the show. And then afterwards she's like, yeah, no, bitch. I used fucking tanning lotion like for like a week before when they showed up and they saw how like orange my skin was, and they were like, fuck it, yeah, you are addicted to tanning, huh? So Kimmy, you're a shoo-in for the next season.
I will say,
who do I call?
TLC, I guess. Well, my brother was a producer on one of those shows, not My Strange Addiction, but like, you know, it was the company that did like Toddlers and Tiaras and all that stuff. And he, you know, he was grateful for the paycheck at the time, but he was just like, when you say they fell for it, they're thrilled to fall for it. I mean, they as long as it can, you know, the level of what something has to be acceptable to be on the show, as long as it's dramatic, it's kind of like here, right? I mean, they don't really care. The thing that he always tells me that was the straw that broke the camel's back was when a bunch of the producers came back from shooting Toddlers. And they were all so happy. And it's like, well, why are you guys so thrilled? What happened? It's like, oh, dude, like 3 of the kids started crying and we got it all on camera. And they were so happy that they got
Grim, I knew where you were going with that.
I heard shooting toddlers.
I know.
I was like, wait, what?
so in film talk, that's the very quick term that all photographers and videographers use when it comes down to filming anything.
No, filming, yeah. Nobody
I
shot
heard shooting.
So,
I was like, excuse
I heard
me.
both. I saw both.
No, and I meant and the name of the show is Toddlers and Tiaras, so they were shooting toddlers. Like that was.
You know, I got it now.
Yeah.
Like what? After I realized, but at first my first reaction was like, wait, no, he misspoke. There's no way he just said shooting toddlers.
Yeah, but
Toddlers and Tiara filmed in Israel, by the way. That's right.
But let me I won't
really snipers.
So you and Sarah, my kid, watch a lot of this Love Is Blind. Speaking of reality shows,
trash reality, I love it.
So, and you know, you think, you know, my ex, who's over a lot, is, you know, she usually doesn't really watch a lot of that stuff, but the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, though, because she was telling me the other night, she said, well, I got this clip from Love Is Blind, and she was so mad because it was about this, it was like this doctor and this guy said, I only want somebody who's CrossFit or something.
Yep.
After they decided to meet. And she and I said, dude, you like these shows. You're just like Sarah. And I could tell she's like, oh, fuck. I you know, so she's probably going to be over here every night now watching with Sarah. What's the goddamn thing called? Love Is Blind.
Love Is Blind. Love Island. Show? Is it her favorite show? I don't know. It's our favorite trash reality show for sure. But we watch a ton of trash reality. Like Sarah's a fan of seeing like,
I know.
Like, how ridiculous can people be, and how strange can like what is considered normal get? You know. Go ahead.
Like my favorite trash, reality, right, is with Drewski, with Could Have Been Love.
Yeah.
Could Have Been Love. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so trashy. Like you actually get to see the worst people in society just like get together, fucking fight each other, be fucking retarded. Like actually like the most depraved people go at it with each other, and it is so entertaining. It's literally like watching like in a zoo. It's fucking
only me and you know who Drewski is, by the way. As you know, Kimmy looks great, but she's old. All right, sorry, Kimmy. You're like 30s.
Like
yeah, she's like 30s plus, so that's like old for a woman online. Sorry. And Jaffe, you can just see it.
Wait a minute.
I'm the same age as you, dude.
Tell me this show is not what I think it is. The show, he says, Down with Love. Is that what I think it is?
Is it? I don't know what you think
I don't know. Is there a reality show? Is there a reality show called Down with Love? And if there is it what I think it is? Come on. I wouldn't put it past them. Tell me
It better
it's not
be.
a
There
show.
is.
And it's
Is it
about
really?
Down
Is it
syndrome
what we think it is,
dating?
though?
It's
Okay.
a film. There's a film in 2003. Hold on.
No. Jaffe,
Oh,
it
okay,
is.
okay.
It is what you think it is. It is.
What?
It is a
No,
match.
but it is. It is.
It is a matchmaking show for people with Down syndrome in New Zealand.
Yes, I'm watching it. I'm watching
I've actually seen every episode. I've seen every episode. Just like Love on the Spectrum, which is for autistic dating. I've seen Down for Love, which is for Down syndrome dating.
I love it.
I'm waiting. Netflix has been looking.
Says there's a UK version called The Undateables.
Yeah.
No.
That's
my God.
diabolical. That's
You're-
diabolical.
Jesus.
That's diabolical. See, they believe in eugenics. They believe in eugenics clearly.
There's actually there's been a ton of pitches to Netflix. Someone at Netflix released like a expose on these dating shows they want to do, like Burning Passion, which is just burn victims that will meet, right? Or I think there was another one. There was another one that was like Not Cut Out for Love, and it's like amputees from like car accidents and like the war.
This is not real.
This is
not
real.
There's
This is
no
real.
shot.
They saw the
Burning
success.
Passion is fucked.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
They saw the success of Love on the Spectrum, and a bunch of people are like coming to Netflix like, "Hey, I have an idea. Let's target
Bro.
this group." And
Literally, all I imagine is just like, oh my god, you got third-degree burns too. Did you see your skin peel like cheese? Wow.
there's another one.
But they're
Samesies,
saying it's like a
twins.
nice sappy romantic song over the soundtrack when they're
Oh my
talking about it.
god, I was in a burning building too.
Yeah. There's another one that I liked that had two working titles, and I think it was either Heavy Hearted or it was like the love scale, and it's just two people over 500 pounds that they meet up and they do their smush or whatever. So the goal is to have
Give me a title. I
1,000
wanna
pound
make
relationship.
Snorlaxes.
I want to make one. Give me a title for my new show. It's going to be about multiple personality people dating. So they never know which person they're dating, but it's still all in the same container of the same person.
Oh,
dating
the
episode.
title is threesome foursome question mark because it's multiple people in one brain. You know, it's multiple personalities. Can
Or
we
what if
make
you got a
one
person whose
about?
multiple personalities fell in love with each other?
Yeah,
So it's just one.
guy dating himself. Kimmy, you're gonna have to come up with a title. All right, give us the Netflix show about midget dating in the Midwest.
Well, that exists already.
Yeah, but it's a show
Tiny
specifically
farmers.
about it.
Tiny Farmers in Love.
That's a whole show about families.
Shut the
okay,
fuck up, Jaffe.
Jaffe. What would you call a show about midgets coming out together to find love and go on dates?
Small people unite.
Okay, that's not.
What?
Graham, your turn.
Yeah,
Graham,
It's so bad. I
Graham,
know.
you try.
Dude, you just said that,
Go for
and
it,
all
Graham.
that it brought back was the
Midgets.
flashback on Rain. So
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh.
you were forced to watch
Hold
midget
up.
porn. That's funny.
Got one.
Yeah, dude.
Got one.
Go ahead, Graham.
I always cook with these kind of things. Valentinies.
Holy
Hey!
fuck!
TLC.
I s-
I'm available. I'm available. I can cook.
And he works for free too. So, you know.
Oh
Hey,
my god!
I got more. I got more in the bucket.
Code name says life's too short.
True.
I saw somebody in the chat going, "Lo, why are you laughing at this stuff?" Because it's not that I'm laughing at people.
It's absurd.
necessarily. Well, it's not. Yeah. Well, I just want to be clear. I'm not laughing at the fact, even though you laugh at what you want to, but I'm not saying, isn't it funny that Down syndrome people date? No. What's funny is that we live in a culture that somebody would make a show about it and brand it with a title like that. I mean, it's just that's what's funny to me is just how this is not far from reality. This stuff is,
What if?
if you told me they were real, these shows like Valentini's, I'd go, okay. That's what's the funny part to me.
All right, you know how Love is Blind? They have like the wall that separates them, right? And you can't see who the other person on the other side is. You just talk to them, you get to know them.
What if they're blind?
What if you took the same premise, but you fill it just with like racist. Like oh, why is pure and why is you just put those people and they go on these
I
they
like
go on these
that.
blind
I
dates
watched that.
with just black people who are also like, you can't separate black families. Black families gotta stay together. No, yeah. And then they go on dates together through the wall, and you call it love ain't black and white. And because they fall in love just talking to each other, and then they meet, and it's like,
I mean that's a fun idea. Terrible. That's fun. That's a fun SNL skit, but you would know pretty quickly. You know, you think those things
How would you
wouldn't
know?
come up?
oh, okay, you think
Because-
what black people sound a certain way, and you'd be able to detect?
No,
the
I was
meaning?
going to say that if you're-
No, let him dig his own hole.
Yeah, it's not a hole. You would know. Well, first off, we can have that conversation. There does tend to be a reason, the stereotype that white people sound a certain way. But no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about that if the only thing you have between you is a wall and you're communicating, I'm assuming relatively quickly, you're going to start getting red flags from what the other person says of like, wait a minute, this person sounds like an
Hold on.
asshole. Yeah,
Don't sound like you're in a gated community.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, what's down the street? Popeyes.
There was a show
that's racist.
Wow.
Not I don't know.
there's a website
Well,
for that.
it's a reference to that. Thank you.
There is a show that I just started watching that I put down after the second episode. I was like, I am not fucking with this. I forget the name of it, but the premise is they get these single people that want to go on these dates. They want to meet each other on a show. But then they also ask them, hey, when you're filling out your application, give us like the last couple one night stands you've had, or like the people you've been hooking up with on the side, right? We want to interview them to get an understanding of who you are as a person. And then they invite some of the fucking people they've been fucking in real life to the show as well as another option. So you have like the people that they would go on a date with and the people they've just fucked like a week ago coming onto the show, and they have to like compete. Do I want my one night stand from like Jersey a month ago? And God, it's just people being so slutty. I mean, like, yeah, I sucked this guy's dick and now I'm talking to you. Mwah.
Someone's suggesting glory hole of love. And so that's all you have to go on.
Sounds like X on the Beach from back in the day.
Okay.
Was that just they had sex first and then decided if they were a good couple?
No, it was it's kind of what Tech is describing, but essentially it's everyone that was on the, I don't know if they did a US version, but they did one in the UK where everyone part of like these different shows in the UK network would get to a beach and it's everyone's exes and shit. Anyone that's watching this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wow.
Like
Somebody
the Geordie Shore crew and all of them. It's like it was crazy.
We
It was
have-
crazy, but it's a really stupid concept.
we have Rulus at $5 saying, Grim, let me pitch you this. Little People Survivor. What's the name?
Midgets with no limits.
I feel like that's for like Wipeout, but it's for just little people. You know, like some type of physical competition.
Another one. It's Survivor. So I know they're gonna be outdoors.
Yeah.
Huh. Let me cook on that one. I'll come back to that.
All right, you cook that. Pokegaga
come
for
back to
$5 says, Stomac love smokers with stomas. Blind
about little
date to
people
try and
who
find love. You know what a stoma is, yeah? It's the hole in the neck. They have to use the little thing.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's funny.
It's rough.
That's funny as fuck. I'm still working on the Survivor with little people thing.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like if it was like Man versus Wild, but it's just little people, you call it like halfway out, right?
And all the stuff is intentionally built
Higher
big.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they put a
climb.
cache of resources on the top of a tree, and it's like, well,
They have to climb. There's like makeshift ladders and shit.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Anyway,
I
well,
mean, that could work.
it could work, you know.
We should, you know what? Someone says, can this be a new segment on Crypt? What if like, you know, maybe once or twice a week we make a little AI video or something about our pitch to Netflix for like a new TV show, like a new awful TV show.
Only if we just actually send it to Netflix and then we.
We'll submit every single one. I will email them every single option, but it's just gonna be terrible.
Right. See what happens.
God, Little People Big Island.
Little People Big
Plot twist,
Island.
it gets picked up.
trying to think of
man.
something
It gets
like
picked up,
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. Cut
And you
to a
actually get a
year
show
from
on
now, we're
Netflix,
all
dude.
sitting at Netflix, like, or no, we're actually all on the island, surrounded by little people, and Tech's like, well,
We
it's your
are the
fault,
We are.
elders.
yeah, and they're eating Grim because they have no food.
Why me?
Well, because I'm not going, I have to leave the house, and Kimmy's too skinny. So, and
True.
Tech's producing. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
Grim.
Try and fatten me up, dude, before I
Yeah.
get onto a show like that. Otherwise, I will turn into a skeleton. They'll be
They're
using
gonna
me as a
kill me.
fucking
Oh.
dude. I'll be used as a decoration, man. My skeleton for Halloween throughout the whole fucking year if I die on an island.
I have another love show. All right. It's women that are self-proclaimed gold diggers, but they only date like hot-looking guys from Miami. But then you bring them like a much
That was just
wealthier.
called Miami.
That's just Miami, yeah. But you bring him a much wealthier dude, but he's like fat and bald and ugly, and the show's called Bloated but Loaded.
Ooh.
And it's like,
Okay.
do they suck it up to get the rich guy? Will it
Of course they
happen?
do.
Well,
It happens every
he,
day.
but he has to be ugly as fuck. Think like if Boogie actually
Shrek.
invested properly.
Right.
Yeah. By the way,
Ooh, another one. Whaling.
whaling. What is it? Just
Think
like
about it. Hunting whales. Whales are also considered people who have a fuck ton of money, but also fat people.
Oh, what if
That's a little too intellectual.
Here's the premise.
That
Here's the
requires-
premise. Here's the pre- I got, no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no.
Get
I can
to
make it work.
triple entendre.
I can make it work.
Jaffe.
I can
Maybe
make it
you
work.
should take that
It's-
over to like NPR, but it
Hold
doesn't
on.
fit for this.
I can make it work.
Fuck you.
You get 10 of the hottest gold diggers from LA, preferably Beverly Hills. And it's a competition show.
You ain't in Beverly Hills.
It's
if you're a gold.
a competition show where you
Let 'em
have
cook.
these women go out and hunt the richest man they can, right? And whoever can pull in the richest suitor wins the contest at the end of the show. They get like $100,000 or some shit. So you just have these women go out naturally into public and like, hey, I want to go on a date with you. Blah blah. You're so handsome. Oh, what do you do for work? Finance? Oh my gosh, crazy. Hey, you know. And then the high score is who's netted the guy with the highest net worth.
Let me just fucking tell you, and I know you know this, and I have my wits about me to some extent, but when a woman, and I can only speak for myself, I'll say a woman, but maybe it goes both ways, but when a woman is a good flirt, even though you know it's not genuine, it's not real, there's an ulterior motive, it is still powerful. Like you've got to have all of your psychological shields up to protect yourself. And I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it goes both ways with the sexes or whatever, but, or if you're a lesbian, but for men, or let me just say this, for me, I'm thinking of this one particular woman who's beautiful fucking woman. And she was in the industry I was in. And she was literally paid to make the male clients, and it wasn't like a sex thing or anything, but the male clients of this particular service that they provided feel cooler than they were, because a lot of us were like video game geeks, and all of these, oh fuck it, I'll just say it, all of these agencies in Hollywood, CAA, William Morris, all that, they all had this type of person on staff for the video game section, because they knew that a lot of game guys were, we didn't have a lot of play, and we didn't have this, it's not like we were athletes they were representing and we could get anybody. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't that these women slept with you necessarily, but they would definitely, there was a bit of a ego stroke aspect to it. I mean, that's any agent, right? Whether, my agent, when I had an agent, was telling me he loved me all the time, not sexually, not romantically. And I was just like, dude, please stop saying that. You don't fucking love me at all. I don't need that, right? But when there were the women involved, even though I knew what it was, I was just, you can't help but be smitten, even though you knew it was bullshit.
Chilled Milk, Paypig for 1 month wants to make a note. He says, I still think back to the best haircut I ever had. She just beat the back of my head with her chest as she cut my hair. True. I could get the most fucked up haircut of my life, but if the titties are on my ears like muffs.
They have that in Vegas. They
do.
have women who cut your hair in lingerie in Vegas.
They do. And they also have bikini baristas. I don't know if you've seen those, Jaffe.
That is depraved.
Yeah.
Grim hates sex.
I mean,
Depends
You're
on
gonna
where you
say
go.
about the ladies who flirt with dudes?
Tell us, Kimmy.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
You were saying something.
No,
And
so
Tech interrupted you because
so
he's not
basically, no.
respectful.
So
Did she
basically,
get quieter?
would
You're
you rather
quiet,
have
by the
your
way.
guy friends that
real
say that to
quiet.
you, or a
You gotta turn
chick?
up your mic.
Hang on,
If you
you
think
got
about
you
it.
got real quiet, Kimmy.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
I
Sorry.
thought it was just me.
there you go.
Oh, there you go.
you're
That's
Sorry
much
about
better.
that.
Perfect.
Much better.
Sorry, I was hot micing earlier. I don't understand why. No,
Yeah, we
I
don't
was
need your life
basically
story. Just go ahead and tell us what you're gonna say.
long story short, would you rather have your guy friend say that to you, or would you rather have a chick say it to you, like to
Say what?
boost your confidence, or to speak good to you?
Oh, to
If you
compliment?
think about it, yeah. I mean, what feels better, like having a guy say that to you, or like having someone of the
Easy,
opposite sex say that to you?
easy answer. My dad. I wish my dad would say that to me.
Oh my god.
Okay, you wish your dad would talk to you if he said
Yeah.
anything.
He hasn't responded to my text
you
for
know,
like a week.
I mean, they are very different responses, though, right? So when a woman says it and you like the woman, or you're attracted to the woman, it gets primal. I don't mean primal like you're having sex, but I mean it gets primal like it cuts right to the lizard brain, even though your intellect knows it's bullshit. When somebody says it, whether it's a man or a woman, and there's no desire to be intimate with that individual, I think then you can look at it more just at a pure factual level. So I think it's less about, what's betwixt their legs and more about, your relationship with that person, So just like if you're speaking what Tech is saying, when your mom or dad said you were really talented, you have to say that because you're my mom or dad, and excepting Tech's
Fair.
case.
Yeah.
And by the way, my kid is a great
Feel good.
lyricist, and that is why when she writes a song that I think is just okay, I always am like, dude, it's just okay. Because I never want her thinking my response to her music is coming from, well, I have to like it because I'm your dad. So she can always just trust my opinion. But anyway, though, no. But what I'm saying though is I still remember, man, it's not aphrodisiac. That attention from a woman when it's the right woman, and maybe it goes both ways, Kimmy. Maybe you feel this way as a woman with men or women, whatever you're into, but it's so powerful sometimes that it's thinking back, you're just like, wow, it overrides logic. It's so weird, even though you know what's happening, it's still powerful. Do you get that as an attractive woman out in the world, or for you're inoculated to that? And this is for Grim.
Shut up.
Go
Go ahead, Kimmy.
I was like, damn, bro, we're just gonna skip over her like that? That's crazy.
No, because I was calling you an attractive woman,
Go ahead,
Grim. That
go
was
ahead,
the
Kimmy.
joke.
Oh, well, yeah, you
No,
did
I
say
guess
that. I ignored
I
that
guess
part.
that's what the question that I was trying to pose to Jaffe was, is that like from his point of view, because I mean from my point of view, it's pretty much the same thing. If you know that the intention behind the drink is to maybe have a one night stand with someone, then obviously you're going to look at that interaction a little bit differently if that's not something you want. But I mean, to be complimented in a, call it a safe setting, I mean, definitely you'll take that on differently.
Well, I never thought it was a bridge to actual sex with these. I knew what their jobs were.
Yeah, I'm just talking in two different contexts. If either had to go, if that was the intention, you knew that like you're at a bar, then obviously you'll think a little bit differently.
Yeah.
But if you're with someone else, like you said, a meaningful woman that you maybe appreciate, or even a male, if you're a female and you like men, same thing. You respect it a little bit. It's a different.
Yeah, like
different type of, know what I mean?
Yeah, Jeff, you worked with that very, very well-made producer in the video game industry. I forget her name. She was very nice. Shannon, right? Would a compliment from Shannon be different than a compliment from another like male producer that you've worked with?
Not in her case, but an insult was, and I remember it. I was sitting in her car, and I don't even remember how this came up, but I always give her shit about this now, and she's like, you will never let that go. But we were talking about this other designer at Sony, and I forget how it came up, but the end result was her saying, well, oh, fuck it, I'll just say his name, Chan. She's like, yeah, but Chan's so much more masculine than you are. And I'm like, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. And every time I talk to her, I will rubber fucking nose in that. So you know, her and I didn't have the kind of relationship where she would flirt with me. But when she insulted me, even though it wasn't intentional, she's one of my favorite people. Now she ended up being a lesbian, so I felt vindicated.
Okay.
But
Solid.
but she didn't. She's probably bisexual because she was married for a long time.
Yeah.
Here's what's interesting. She was married to a guy. I'm not going to get into any details. She got divorced. Didn't work out. And then she decided, I'd like to be with women. And she's got a beautiful, wonderful, nice, sweet wife and everything. But there are a lot of women, not a lot like it's an epidemic, but more and more women are kind of turning their backs to men and dating women.
Me too,
these
sister.
days.
Yeah.
Just because I think a lot of men are fucking morons. I mean, I would hate to be into men. I would hate it. What the choices, most men that I come across are such fucking idiots, and they're so fucking.
Men are turning into women. What are you talking about?
Interesting conversation point. But I want to get your view and Kimmy's view, and also Grimm's view on something that happened on LolCow Live yesterday. And I know, Jeff, you're not big on the LCU.
Did somebody find Bigfoot? Does he live near a pyramid? What the fuck is that in the background?
That's the house, but that's the house behind Boogie's house.
Dude.
Last night, Boogie was very upset.
Oh, it's a roof. And it's lower.
In Giza.
Yeah, it's a roof.
Yes, he's in Giza.
I thought it was like oh my God, that looks like he lives.
Let me set this up for you because I know you didn't watch. Boogie was upset because Desi, his girlfriend, didn't receive the jacket. You know, the LolCow jacket that I have, the one that you got sent over. And he was like, they're not showing respect to Desi. And so he was saying, until she gets respect, I'm not participating in this. Jeff turned his camera off. And he was going on this whole fucking tangent about how Nightmare and Steak should give a percentage of their money over to Desi, right, as like compensation. Are you there, by the way, Jeffy?
Yeah, but I'm eating, and you're like, nobody wants to see.
Turn your
people
camera
eating,
on. You're small on camera, anyways. I have the thing like big screened, so they can't see
Just
you.
do the story, whore.
Anyways, I need your I need your reaction to what's happening on screen, bitch.
He's showing you and I.
Jaffe, it's turn your camera on. I'm gonna hit play.
And Grim and everyone else.
All right, watch
If
this.
My reaction is probably negative, but okay, sure.
Boogie threatens to burn all of his LolCow jackets, right, as like a protest against the whole idea that Desi doesn't deserve one. So here's what happens.
In the fire pit, retard, because there's dry grass around
Desi
it.
on the show?
Desi's on no show. That's Desi wearing a full Charizard onesie.
Appreciate you, but that is a real fear. Yeah.
Dude, that actually sounds terrifying. Like waking up one day and realizing everything you've done for the last couple of months is being a lie.
What are you doing? What are you fucking doing? What?
You're just not.
Gotta catch them all.
Wow.
Watch what
Desi, use
happens
self-respect.
next.
It was highly effective against loser Boogie.
What the fuck are you, man? Come on. We got a job to do.
What the fuck is going on, Boogie?
We got a job to do.
So like Desi just stood up to a fucking boy.
Holy shit, dude. Desi just got her
Hell
big
yeah.
pants.
So Boogie wants to burn the jackets. Desi disagrees the last moment, grabs the clothing, runs inside. This is Boogie chasing her down throughout the house.
W's for Desi. I
I'm
hope she puts
actually
him in his
happy
place.
for Desi. Jesus, someone needs to wrangle the
Speaking of
shit out
Desi,
idiot. If Boogie beat you,
Say it again?
Is chasing in quotes.
Well, yeah, because he can't really move fast. All right,
I
he's
mean,
waddling towards
that's
her
really-
aggressively.
for fucking
I was
ass, and it
gonna
was
say,
recorded,
Gary,
and the
the
stream got
smell
taken
of
down. I
SpongeBob
would say I
moves
didn't see
faster.
shit, bro. I was going through a schizophrenic.
I had to
breakdown.
speed up,
missed
by the
all of
way.
that.
He
Where
is
she, dude?
shuffling.
She's good at hide and seek.
Oh, this
Yeah, I
is
wasn't in that
sped up?
episode.
Yeah.
Dude, this is probably like
And
this is like a remake of the Boogie Desi mating cycle right here. She hides for her life, shaking somewhere in the house, holding on to some clothes. As
Shut the
Boogie
fuck up.
head
Shut the
free,
fuck up.
Legend.
fucking
Shut the fuck
lurching
up.
around that fucking house,
Shut the
looking
fuck
for
up.
Oh,
her.
are they cosplaying
Go
Mike
fuck
and his
yourself.
Hi,
Go
Desi.
fuck
Who
yourself.
knows?
It's Boogie.
This is like a fucked up episode of The Shining.
This is fucking crazy.
Is he
Where are we
sniffing
watching?
for her right now? Is that
He's
what I was at?
smelling
She
for
could
her,
be anywhere,
He's
too.
smelling for her, dude. Oh, well, that gym equipment we know you never use, you tubby fuck.
dude. We should force him to bring it all to Fat Camp as a donation.
That's what I use to train. It's a boxing kit. That's what I use to train. I ain't got room, and I'm
We
not going
saw
to
you
fat
with that
camp. am
boxing
I?
fight.
I'm not
You
going to
did
fat
not
camp.
train
am I?
one day.
I'm not going to fat camp, am I?
Okay, so what do we got going on
Those curtains
now?
were gay.
So she's locked herself in this room, and now he's trying the handle, right?
What the fuck?
She locked you out, dude. You can't break down the door. Just go back to your setup.
This door doesn't have a lock on it. She's put her foot up against it or some shit.
Okay, well, don't force your way into the fucking room, right? Like, let's relax.
Jesse, we got a job to do. You've heard how Steak has talked about you. You've heard about how Steak has talked about you.
So, what is your opinions, Jaffe? That, you know, if your partner is like, I disagree with you, and their immediate response to, oh no, I've had to disagree with you, I'm gonna lock myself in a fucking room in the house. Does that give off like really negative relationship vibes?
I just want to turn off my camera because I'm eating.
Okay. Kimmy can answer first. Okay. Fat ass.
Kimmy, go first.
Yeah. Because I was in that situation towards the end of fucking last year, so that's what I was fucking doing. Blocking myself behind doors when arguments arose.
Yeah, doesn't it stem from like a expectation of, you know, maybe they're a little more aggressive or a little, you know.
Okay, are we operating under the assumption this is not a script and it's real? Okay, fine, we'll play the game.
I'll bite.
Yeah, I mean, sure. If you're with someone and they're gonna burn something and you don't want it burned, let's just stop there. If you're in a relationship where you're about to destroy something and your significant other says, I don't want that destroyed, and you take it upon yourself to continue to destroy it anyway, like unless it's like, you know, a haunted object, then that's your first red flag. A healthy relationship would be like, let's pause, wait a minute, let's have a conversation about why you don't want this destroyed and why this means something to you. But it's fake. I mean, but sure, it would be the second red flag. The first one being that he was burning something she didn't want destroyed, right?
Yeah. You know, Boogie's a little nuts. He's a little crazy. Here's another clip from that. Before,
I was so enjoying our conversations. I'm sorry.
We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it, dog. Okay, it's 5 minutes. Watch what Boogie puts into the fire.
You don't have to escalate.
Oh
Gotcha.
God. Put it down.
I'll order a third if you need me to. Fuck you.
Brother, if that's empty, even if it's still empty, it's still pressurized fucking air, you retard.
Yeah, Boogie before was throwing propane tanks into the fire pit.
I know it's a bit, but Jesus fuck, dude. Oh my God, it's a bomb. That's a literal bomb.
That was the second propane tank, by the way. There's another one underneath the cardboard. He was losing his mind. He was absolutely going fucking crazy with this whole like, y'all don't respect Desi. I can't believe that you guys aren't showing her the respect she deserves by sending her a free jacket. Boogie admits to making doctor money. Buy the fucking jacket for your fucking girlfriend if you want her to have one, right? It's so simple.
Just about to say.
Yeah, but he's like, I'm upset I didn't get one sent to her for free. You guys don't respect her.
This explains how Trump rose to power.
Okay.
Because all you have to do is,
Let's bring it back to politics. You're right. Let's go.
It's not that. It's just but bring it back to how stupid people are. This is one of the ugliest jackets I've ever seen in my fucking life. But if you tell someone it's scarce, if you tell someone they're supposed to want it, if it comes from someone, in the case of Boogie with Keemstar, that you put up on a pedestal, you're going to chase the jacket. It's going to be important to you. Have you seen this jacket?
It's a great jacket.
I mean, it's not a great jacket.
I love it.
It's a great jacket if you're at a trade show. And it's like, hey, I'm here repping the LCU, and we want to tell you about our slate of shows for January. Awesome. It's perfect. You don't wear that goddamn jacket out in public unless you want to get your shit kicked out of you. People say, oh, do you need help getting back home? Like they think you live like in a halfway house or something. And it's like, you know, that's all you could. Have you put the jacket on, Tech? Go put it on, show people.
I'll get it. While I go get it, announcement from Keemstar about 5 minutes ago. Congrats to Grim, who got hired to Gold. Also, Gold is now on at 4 p.m. EST, and Cracked is moving to midnight after Rewind.
Are you staying here with us, Grim, or no? You're moving on.
I would like to. If you guys are cool with it, I still want to be on the show.
Super cool with it.
So.
Well, yeah, we would love you to be on the show, but I assume you might have too much to do. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. I mean, all I have to do is just get sleep in between that time.
Okay.
Well, a little bit after, but yeah.
So who are you going to be on? Who are you going to be on Gold? Pokey Gaga says, Jaffe, I'm wearing my jacket to my bank meeting later today. Hopefully they lend me the 20K. They will because they feel sorry for you, or they think you've got like TNT strapped underneath it. Who are you on Gold with?
Kalo, I don't know who that person is. I'm going to be so real with you. So we're both on the same boat with that.
Okay.
Who knows? I don't know what it's going to be like. All I know is that the guy's a little autistic.
He
can be
fun.
That's all I know. He can be fun. Okay, cool. I saw Nightmare work with him. If Nightmare doesn't have an issue with him, then I won't have an issue with him.
Hey, Jack, bring me a Diet Coke. Let's see if he does it. Because I'm going to have to get one anyway. Listen now. Somebody in the chat says, so y'all are just sweeping for Kimmy and her transphobic comments. I don't know what her transphobic comments were. What did she say? What did you say? I don't know. Somebody in the chat said that. So I was curious what are your transphobic comments? That's too far. That's too far away.
Give it to me. Hand it to me. You have to hand it to me.
Hand it to me. Open it for me. Now I have to open it.
Dude, you just had to reach over.
I didn't expect him to bring it to me. Great. Thank you, Tech. I appreciate it, bud. I don't know what Kimmy said. Somebody in the chat said, are you sweeping for Kimmy? And I'm like, I don't know. What are you talking about? So maybe if Kimmy doesn't know.
Was it the when we were talking about the
it probably
men
wasn't
are not
on
really men, and I was like, yeah, because they're turning into women.
I don't know. I don't
if it's
know if it was on this show or something you said in the past.
No, this was They came out.
Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't get that as a trans comment. I thought you just meant that there are a lot of men that are, in your opinion, losing sort of their masculine drive.
But they are. They are.
Well, a lot.
That's why women are not prioritizing marriage and stuff, and because not just that.
I thought it was also that women can take care of themselves now in most societies. They don't need men, so they have more options.
But that's the whole thing. I mean, we're not in 60 years ago as well. Women are getting to do their own thing as well, and we're also realizing we don't necessarily need men, and the men that are around are
dancing in a jacket that looks like that. I mean,
Ooh, it's not that bad, Jaffe, is it?
Look at the sleeves, man. Look at the front. It looks like. I mean, come on, man.
So tacky. It's so tacky.
Come on. Again, it's fun, but. It's merch that I mean you gotta I mean
I can't look at him, bro. I can't. You know what the worst part is, Jaffe? Your daughter's with him.
She was transphobic, pretty birdie. Somebody in the chat asked, and I said, I don't know. I'll ask her. I don't think that was a transphobic comment. It had nothing to do with trans people. There are a lot of women that do lament the kind of loss of sort of.
Dude, like. My brother shaves his legs and his arms. I mean, I don't know if men are starting to do that. And he also paints his nails. I've got no issue if you want to do that as a male. By all means, that's cool. But personally, for me, if I'm going to be attracted to someone, I don't want them to be doing the same shit that I'm doing because I don't want them to be using my razor or my shaving cream. Or you know what I mean? Like,
I think
I'm allowed to have my opinion.
You are. And I think what's great is that men are getting comfortable going, this is what I'm comfortable with. So they don't feel locked into a very narrow definition of what you have to be an acceptable male. But certainly, and then you've got all the grift that comes from that, which is like, oh, go be a masculine male. And what, it's just like, I wish the grift would be who you are. Because you'll find, that's why prostitution should be legal in America, I think, because so much of this is driven by guys wanting to get laid. And it's just like, if we made it acceptable, it's like, you want to get laid tonight? Don't change who you are to try to get somebody at the bar. Figure out, save your money up if you need to and go sleep with somebody who wants to be there and gets treated well and has benefits and actually enjoys their work, assuming that's what it is. Then I think a lot of guys would be less prone to listen to some of these assholes. Like, what's that guy? The total
Andrew
Tates and stuff of the world. Yeah. It'd just be like,
I have a very strong opinion when it comes to like like how men and women should present themselves in terms of like, you know, embracing their gender, I guess you could say. Because like obviously men are supposed to be more masculine, women are supposed to appear more feminine, right?
I don't even know. I don't agree with that, but keep going.
But I don't like the idea of being told that, you know, something that I'm doing is not masculine enough, right? You know, like for example, me having something as simple as just like a sit down job, right? Like working at an office. Somebody would look at that and be like, "Oh, that's a very feminine job you have." It's like, brother, it's like, what makes it feminine? Why do you have like this specific definition that I have to sit in? Why do I have to be in this specific box?
Because they're more.
I look.
Because
well, yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. Like, I hate the idea of like being told that I have to act in a certain manner in order to be a man, right? So I need to be more aggressive. I need to be more like confident in myself or whatever the fuck, right? Like, there's a bunch of these traits that are like they're not all positive. There are some positive ones. Like, yeah, be more confident with yourself. Present yourself in a manner where you know you want to seem like the person in the that stands in the room, right? But there's also other things where it's just like I would argue it's like, you know, traits of like toxic masculinity, where it's just like, oh, you got to be really aggressive, you got to be fucking pumped, bro. You got to fucking, dude, you're gonna fuck with me, dude. I'll fight you, bro. Like that shit, cringe. Okay, that just shows a lack of emotional intelligence. And if that's what masculinity is, I don't want to be a part of that. I'm fucking good.
The idea that though that it bothers you is probably the last vestiges. Oh goddamn, it's the last remnant of toxic masculinity. It shouldn't bother you. Don't worry what anybody else says. I don't care if someone says, Jaffe, you're beta. Okay? Like, I am me. I'm a big fan.
I don't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way. It's more like I'm bothered by the fact that that has to exist. Like, why do you have to put people in the box? You know what I mean? It's almost like saying, like, I'm Hispanic. I can only eat certain foods. I can only eat, like, tortillas, fucking tacos, burrito. Like, why? Why do I only have to eat that? Why can I, like, eat other things? Why can I, like, indulge myself in, like, being something more than just being a male? Right? Like, I don't know. I feel like life is more interesting when you could just be yourself and be whatever you're comfortable with rather than just being put in a box.
I want to catch up on the super chats.
Yeah,
go for it.
Shut up, pretty birdie. Go to hell. Go eat your own pussy.
Taylex Chicken said X on the Beach on MTV did that tech. I think that was the dating show with the sex couples, whatever. Doom Patrol $5 says check announcements. We did. Thank you so much. Red Cheese Metal for $2 says Boogie was out of breath is the only real thing in this video. Yep, that's true. Him being out of breath, shuffling through his fucking house. Selenium for $5 says Jaffe's whole take on Bus last night was weird. We'll address that right now. Rulis for $5 says just a little more support. Also, congrats, Grim, on gold.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Jaffe, your take on LolCow Bus.
What take? Which one?
The conversation about the hypothetical with Fupa.
Oh, she's so stupid. I swear to God, how she gets out of bed, I don't know. Yeah, what about it?
People were off put by it, and it was a audience of 4,000.
They're fucking moron.
It's hard to start that conversation and frame it properly when someone is yelling at you and calling you like a PDF, right? If you had the room and the floor to be able to like explain yourself, yeah, you can have that conversation, I imagine. But in a room with banshees yelling down your fucking ear and down your throat, well, it's not going to come across as like a cordial conversation.
Well, I didn't start it as uncordial. I started it,
Yeah. Kimmy, you had an opinion?
No. Give me a little bit of a rundown because
it's the same thing you and I were talking
about.
The pedophile dolls, the hypothetical, which just seems to follow me around. Right. And so okay,
caught up.
Yeah. So is that. But yeah, I think the thing with, if I cared more about being super successful in the world of, like, I like when people say they enjoy the shows we do, but I don't have a problem not being the most popular guy on YouTube or in the LCU, because if I cared more, I would play small for these people. And that's why we're not joking when we say we have the smartest audience in the LCU. Because most of these audiences, and we have an audience of, like, if we're lucky on any given day, 400 people. And we're always so excited at the end of the stream and go, oh my God, 400 people were watching the show. But you're right. This was 4,000 people watching Buzz. And I'm not going to play small just to get that audience. And if I have to pretend I'm stupid, it's kind of like what Grimm is saying about masculinity and all this stuff. It's like, I'm not going to pretend I'm dumber than I am so you're comfortable. You're the one who has to get up to speed. If you can't engage in a hypothetical because your brain just won't go there, or you're too maybe closeted as a pedophile to go, if we're even talking positive, maybe someone's going to know that you're a pedophile or something. That's what I always go to. It's kind of like the people who are homophobes and it turns out they're gay. Gay and being a pedophile are very different, of course. But it's like, Jesus Christ, you protest a lot about pedophiles. It's like, yeah, we all hate pedophiles.
Why is that?
Yeah, it's like,
you know what that reminds me of?
Pedophiles most days. It's not on my radar, but you think a lot about pedophiles, don't you?
You know what that reminds me of? Didn't Trump, his entire shtick about, whenever he was getting, doing the election and whatnot, he was talking about how he was going to be the one to release the Epstein files. He was the one who brought it up, that he was going to be the one to fucking release it all, that he's going to be the saint, he's going to clean the swamp. And now look, ironic.
Selenium with $10 wants to make note. They were the one that asked the question earlier. They said, I'm not condoning what Fupa said. I was just unsure of where this came from. Yeah, it's just it's a hypothetical. It's if there is research that shows that the doll thing makes more predators, obviously that's bad. Don't do that. But if in a world where the research showed you could save 80% of kids affected by childhood molestation through this method, then would you support it or not? That was the conversation. Not that it's true. It's a hypothetical if this were the truth. But
I got in trouble not in trouble, but I got shit, and I still get shit for it on the internet because I tweeted this thing out, and it was a hypothetical. And I said, if there was a video game, and some people love trophies and achievements. I don't give a shit about them, but a lot of people who play games care about that stuff. If there was an achievement or a trophy that if you went into like a nightclub and it was a minority nightclub, whether it was a black nightclub, or I think this was around the Pulse shootings in Florida, like a LGBT nightclub, and you had to shoot all the gay people or shoot all the trans people or the black people or the Jews or whatever, would you do it to get the trophy? Right? And people couldn't get past, why would you come up with such a horrible scenario? And I'm like, the whole point of the conversation was, have video games gotten to a point where the presentation of the game, which is the NPCs, and is it a gay NPC? Is it a black NPC? Or do you look at it just like a piece of Monopoly? It's just like it's a means to an end. They're not real. And so I don't even think about them as their fiction. I think about them as their systems and their mechanics. It was a game design hypothetical to get a sense of where people were with NPCs. People lost their shit. I still get people coming at me today. Why would you even consider that? Well, because we live in a world where that's in the news kind of a lot, more often than it ever should be. And so I apologize if I pulled that as the worst thing I could think of that would happen in real life. But, we could even take it further with today's culture. If you were playing the new GTA and you could get a badass gun, but you had to go to Epstein's Island and diddle some kids, and it happened behind the scenes, so it's not a play mechanic, you don't see it, but you walk into the island and you walk out, and the longer you stay, the more kids you diddle, the more powerful the gun is. Would you do it? Do you see the NPCs and do you see the fiction as fiction, or do you see it as a mechanic? I think it's a valid game design conversation, and you paint it with the worst case scenario because it's going to get you the most interesting and relevant answers, but people cannot handle it.
I hate these.
I'm going to defend. I'm going to defend Jaffe real quick because I see someone in chat that's like completely missing the mark, and I don't think they're being malicious. I think it's just they're not seeing the point that's being made here. So Roscoe Bosco is saying it's stupid and it's framed in a way to agree in Jaffe's case to something that increases harm, which is why he is sus. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you the hypothetical, and I'm going to break it down to you the best that I can because I think you're being good faith. All right, I'm assuming you're being good faith. Okay, so the hypothetical is if all else fails, let's say the only way to prevent pedophilia of any kind. Okay, so ahead of time, before they actually commit the act, right? By actually committing a crime that's heinous that no one would agree with, obviously. I'm sure Jaffe can agree with that, obviously, right? Obviously. If there is one way to prevent it, And let's say it's something that we could consider as a little immoral, which is fucking a doll, which obviously doesn't affect anybody. But if that is a way to prevent the actual thing from happening, would you allow it? Yes, a lot of people would say yes. It does force you in a position to say yes, but you want to know why? Because the idea is you have to hedge at some point. At some point, you kind of have to bend a little bit of the reality to say, okay, am I willing to sacrifice something to prevent, like, have a net positive in the end? Right? That's the reason why he brings that hypothetical. Of course, it brings you to a position to say yes, because obviously you would say yes, right? In that situation. But why are you saying yes is the question, right? That's what you have to get into. It's not about, yes, you're forced in a position of saying yes. It's about why are you saying yes? Thank you. Thank you for coming on TikTok.
These people don't understand hypotheticals is the problem. Roscoe says, so you're living in fantasy land to get people to agree to a hypothetical. Yes. Because that's what a hypothetical is. It's not real.
It doesn't increase harm. Hold up. It doesn't increase harm. How does it increase harm if there's no children? The hypothetical is if no children are harmed.
Yes, but
and the only way to stop from children being harmed is to fuck a doll.
Yeah, but Roscoe's
brother,
saying,
are you paying attention?
He is, but he doesn't understand hypotheticals because he's saying, no, the research shows that doesn't help.
We're not talking about it. It's a hypothetical. It's fake. It's not real. It's a different universe. It's not real. Get out of La La Land, brother. Like I hate it. I hate that they paint Jaffe this way because I had to go through the exact same shit with the Nazi bullshit. It's retarded. It makes no fucking sense. They'll twist your argument in the most retarded way. It makes little to no sense, and then they're just stuck on the idea of just like he's a pedophile. He's a pedophile.
And then ask yourself why though. That's what's fascinating to me. It's like, okay, so Grim and I are debating and discussing in good faith this conversation or any of these conversations, and the people who won't let it go are the one you have to go, why? It's like either you're stupid or maybe there's something else you're hiding. Like there's somebody in the chat that says Belinda says right, but we don't agree. What don't you agree with? That we should have the conversation? Or are you saying in a world where a sex doll will keep a predator off the streets?
I guess I would challenge and say if we are talking hypotheticals and they don't agree, then what would be the other hypothetical for it? If we are talking on that context line.
Oh, then it would promote. It would promote more. So if you give a pedophile a doll and it encourages the behavior, then of course you'd say, God, no, never make those dolls.
What I mean by is like, what would if that was the conversation in good faith, continuing with that, and they're not agreeing with the conversation, that's one thing. But if they're not agreeing with the method, then what I'm saying is, what would that other method be? A squash, like type of vegetable. Like what would that actually be if not?
You mean fuck a squash?
This is what I'm saying.
That's all we heard.
Grim, do you understand what I just asked?
I'm the weirdo.
I understand what you're saying.
If you microwave a squash for 45 seconds in a 1,000-watt microwave, you can fuck a squash. That is true.
That's a good
Thank
idea.
you.
Oh, God.
Nick Jonas Diabetes for $5 says it's very interesting that Foops openly likes age play, but calls Jaffe a PDF for a hypothetical. Anyway, love you guys. Sorry for all the drama. Mwah.
You know what?
Kimmy, I really don't get your point. I didn't understand what you meant about the. I'm interested in what you're saying.
I got you, Jaffe. I'll translate. I speak, bitch. Anyways.
Fuck, I love it, Tech.
And that is okay for you guys in the audience. That's okay. Fine.
It is okay. I'm non-binary when it suits me. Anyways, bitch.
Please,
let me tell you what she's saying is: would you engage with a hypothetical if we could identify adult predators, right, that are going after children before they commit the act, would you euthanize them?
No.
What? No,
okay. Well, here's another one. If you could identify a predator,
would I stop them?
Would you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's say you could know the day they were going to commit the offense. Would you put a tracker device on them? Would you like have them chemically castrated?
If we knew they were going to do it, we'd kill them. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I wouldn't
be alive.
If you knew. If it's Minority Report, yeah, absolutely.
Jaffe wouldn't kill them.
Well, okay. I wouldn't kill anybody.
He would lock them up, maybe.
Yes,
hold up. It's a good one.
Okay, maybe I take this too much to heart. I see pedophilia as probably, most definitely the most egregious thing you could possibly do, and therefore death. personally, you're taking away not only the innocence of
You
a
haven't
child,
done
but
it
also
yet,
a
though.
life in the future, because now they
I
can't even
agree.
grow up to what they could have been potentially.
I have
You're
no
stripping
disagreement
everything
with-
away from them.
I have zero disagreement with what you said.
Okay.
Jaffe's
I
point.
just see as a death penalty.
But they
naturally.
haven't done it. But in the hypothetical, they haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I don't.
But
think,
they're going
I
to.
don't,
Well, you would pursue
know.
options of prevention.
In the
It's
hypothetical,
what do they call it? Just before you're about to kill
Thought
somebody,
crime?
it's no. Like
Intentionality?
No. Like in court, they'll ask you if it was like if you're planning
Premeditated.
premeditated. Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
it's premeditated.
Are
So
you
yeah,
saying
you convict
in
them.
your hypothetical, are you saying if we caught them and locked them up, the hypothetical demands that they would still find a way to harm a child? Like the precogs know definitively, even if you put them in a
prison.
hole in prison, they'll still harm a child. If that's the case, then I agree with you. If you're saying it's an option of locking them up, and if you lock them up, it will negate the precogs awareness and they won't harm a child, then I'm not going to take their life away for something that I would assume they can't.
You're saying if you had the choice.
Yeah, if
I'm
you
saying
could,
even if I had the
prevention.
choice, I'm sorry. Any less of them will help in the future. Sorry.
But if they haven't done it yet, is what I'm saying.
No, I get that, but that's okay. If they haven't done it yet, I understand that. But if we already have the preconceived notion that they are going to do it, and we can confirm with 100% certainty, like let's say we had a dowsing rod, and it fucking tells you with 100% certainty they're going to do it. Yes, death, instant.
If
Nope,
they're
don't even
locked
think
up,
about
they're
it.
still going to do it.
Let's say
Yeah,
Maybe not-
if they're still going to do it,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Then I agree. Sure. Yeah.
Okay,
100%.
cool.
But if you
We're
lock
in
them,
agreement, son. We're in
Hey,
agreement.
stops from doing it, then I'd rather lock them up.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's where I find the issue. Like, I wouldn't lock them up regardless.
Why do we need another human being to look after another human being who can't put themselves in check? So in essence, I get like Grim, like just putting them out. If you need someone else to look after someone else to not touch a kid, I think it's a little bit obscure. Why are we keeping these?
Yeah.
If that's the case, for sure.
Yeah, why do we
I
keep
don't
them
think
around? There's no benefit.
I mean,
If you're on your third DUI, kill the guy. All right. No, you're not allowed to have more than
Absolutely.
one DUI.
If you do not care for other people's lives whatsoever, absolutely. That you have you clearly don't care about your own life because you're equally as human as just about anybody else.
But
I'm sorry.
But what I'm saying is, and you can despise pedophiles, which I think we should, and I certainly do. And you can still also go, we don't it's such like burner because she's a witch thinking. Nothing that they want to do is acceptable and should ever be acceptable in our society. Okay. But we also have to acknowledge that for whatever reason, whether it's a power structure issue, whether it's a sexual wiring issue, this is a problem that clearly with the Epstein files isn't going away. And maybe it's shining a light on how big of a problem this really is that we've been, hang on, let me finish. That we have been maybe either lying to ourselves about or just didn't know. My God, why are there so many fucking people that want to hurt these fucking kids? This isn't I don't want to be hyperbolic, but it's an epidemic. So if our response to them is constantly, well, just kill them, just fucking kill them, just fucking kill them. It's like, wait a minute though. Where's this coming from? Why, put them in jail, keep them away from children, never let them ever hurt anyone. But don't we want to solve the problem?
I agree.
If I can just, I have not talked about this yet.
Yeah, go, interject.
There is a famous interview with a guy who lived in New York, and I think he was like 70 years old, and he said, my entire life, he was attracted to children, right? And he chose not to get into a relationship, not to have a family. He said, I know it's bad, but he has this thing about him. He's like, I don't go to around schools. I don't do this. I self-regulate. And he's like, by the time I start losing my mind with dementia, I'm going to end my life. He's like, I'm done. If I get to the point where I can't control myself, I'm just going to end it, right? Assuming that this guy who has every intention not to commit the crime, but he has like the motivations to, because, he said, oh, when I was a kid, it happened to me. And ever since then, I've had this weird like sentiment. He says, I don't want to ever do that to someone else, but I have this like feeling in my body. And he said that's why I never lived a perfect life. I never got married. I never did this. I never did that because I don't want to put anyone at risk. Saying that guy should die when he literally showed throughout his entire life never did the thing, I don't think he deserves murder, right?
Okay.
That's right.
So if he hasn't committed the act, perfectly fine with that. Kosher, right?
No, well, you said you want to if they're going.
He wants to, but he's doing everything he can to prevent it, which is admirable, right?
So
Even though it's awful, but he's going what he's thinking. It's admirable. The issue that really underlines here, I think it's two things. And fucking argue with me if you want, but I will die on this hill. I don't give a shit. Okay. I think it's two things. There's two kinds of pedophiles in this world. Okay. There's the traumatic one, where one, like statistically, people who are pedophiles have had that happen to them when they were younger. So they just had this traumatic, so it's studying psychology, right? So there's that, right? And the second one is, pretty clearly enough, power. I think it's just a power thing, right? And so that kind of pedophile, send them to the fucking grave. I don't ever want to see them see the light of day, okay? They deserve, we need more oxygen, okay? More oxygen for me, less for him, okay? Make him fertilizer. He'd be more useful that way.
By the way, I would like to address the chat that's saying, why does Jaffe talk about this? Because it follows me because I talked about it once. I didn't bring it up today. Tech brought it up today. But to be fair, it's also part of it is because I think a lot of you guys, not in this chat, but a lot of people like over at what was that show you're on, Bus. Are mental morons. You don't really want to get into a conversation. You want to feel good about wood chipper. You're the same kind of people that say, "Oh, you're trans. You think you're a woman? Well, I think I'm an attack helicopter." It's like your level of discourse and your level of intellect is so low that I'm staggered I have to share the planet with people like you. Let me be clear on this other thing as well.
By the way, before you do, $50 and we shut Jaffe up about this conversation for the rest of the stream. All right, $50 dono. $50 dono. I'll tell him to shut the fuck up.
I'll shut up about anything.
Hey.
I didn't bring it up.
$50, we ban a topic for the stream.
Let me say this.
That is true.
Jaffe's
just speaking his mind.
I have offered this over and over and over. People are like, Jaffe, you're a weirdo. I'll tell you what. I will put my hard drive up. Let's raise money and get forensic specialist, hardware specialist against all the other LCU host hard drives. And let's see who's got the freaky deaky shit on their fucking hard drives. Okay? You ain't going to find any of that shit on mine.
Unironically.
It's my cup of tea, and I would be in therapy and I would put myself in jail or some kind of institution if I found myself compelled to be that kind of person. Because I know, not from my own personal experience, but from secondhand experience from people I love very much, what they've gone through because they were assaulted as children, and it has wrecked their fucking lives. So yeah, come get my hard drive, bitch. I assure you.
I unironically believe Jaffe has not seen porn like intentionally for like years. I don't think this guy is a gooner. I don't think he.
Opposed to porn. I like porn.
Yeah, but you're always in your room. The door is always open. You're always just like playing video games or doing something wholesome. Like, oh, you were playing this one game where you had a horse, right? Ghost of Yote, and you're just on your bed smiling ear to ear because you're like, oh, the dog likes seeing the horse do tricks.
The dog loves it when I get on the horse.
That's
the
cute.
dog is so excited, and I like to make him jump. And if you take the horse up to a cliff, he'll kick his legs back. Like, I'm not going over that. And Ace will just be like, the horse is on. The horse is on the show.
Jaffe's one of the most wholesome old people I've ever met. It's not
that I'm wholesome. I'm on Zoloft. It pretty much kills your sex drive.
He sits there with the coffee and he's watching his little show. He's like, oh no, Trump did a bad thing again.
I like being 54. I like wearing a bathrobe and sitting on the balcony and reading my book and smoking my pipe. That is the life, man. You think I want to go out to a fucking club and put up with all that shit? No, I'm very happy being a homebody.
Yeah.
Very happy being.
There's nothing wrong with being a homebody.
I know.
You got all your shit that you need, you know? You don't need to go
everything
out.
is right here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When was the last time you took a dick pic, Jaffe?
I've never in my life taken a dick pic.
Yeah, Grim, you?
Brother, we're not having this conversation.
When was the last time?
Why does it always end up being sex? Why? What's wrong with sex?
Let's look at this photo of Grim when he was 22 years old.
Why don't you be more respectful of Grim and ask him when's the last time he took a picture of his vagina? That's what I think. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. You get me.
Kimmy, question for you.
What?
What's your favorite video game?
Me or who you asking?
Kimmy. Can you listen? Open your ears, old man.
I did listen, but you were talking about
Old
something.
man.
Bro,
Kimmy.
I fuck with Anno, dude. Anno 1800.
Yeah?
It's a good one. It's a good
What?
one.
Interesting.
I can't see you
Yeah.
playing that. That's crazy.
I love, dude. I have over, I think, 2,500 hours on that game, and I got it about a few years ago.
I didn't
What
know
is
you were
it
into
called?
those kind of games.
Anno.
Holy shit.
Anno.
Anno
Yeah, Anno-
1800.
Anno-
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
a simulation fucking, city.
Kind of today's stream thing, but yeah, no, I fuck with that game a lot. Too much, actually. It's a good one.
Jaffe,
Oh, it's like a city builder.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of like,
Oh, it's
I was
pretty. It's a
Age
nice
of
looking game.
Empires, but yeah, but oh, dude, it's a good one. If I don't know if you've ever played Tech, show if you've got the game, show him. It's
I'm looking at it. It looks
solid.
awesome.
Yeah, it's
set in
a great game.
It's like
It's a beautiful
American
game.
Revolution,
Beautiful.
dude,
post-American
pull it up
level.
even.
That's crazy. I would have never
You get all these
expected.
expansion packs with it. Sorry, say again.
No, is there combat or is it more just like The Sims where you're building the city and city builder? Like what's the loop of the game?
It's kind of like SimCity, but it's basically on steroids, and you've got to time everything so that your city has what they have, and then if you don't have enough and it upsets them and you lose money, and then you got to make monies
cool.
elsewhere, and you got to travel different worlds if you've got the expansion packs. Guys, if you I don't know if anyone likes those types of games, but check it out if you don't have it.
Strategy.
Yeah, look at my
It's
screen.
a really epic.
When you said
really epic game.
travel different worlds, so is it a fantasy game or is it looks like it's like American Revolution reality, right?
Yeah, so you go to like you got the old world and the new world, and it's an
Oh,
epic
by
game.
new world, she means like different maps. Like you can be on your map.
Oh,
and you go
not
to
like
a
not
new
like
map.
a multiverse. It's
Yeah,
it's
no,
all
no.
it's all grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like an
Okay.
MMORPG or anything like that.
Right,
It's
I'll give
like
it a try.
solid
That's cool.
simulation.
That looks great.
I
That's
recommend.
great.
I recommend Anno. I like
Oh
Anno.
my God, Pretty
Yeah.
Birdie, yes, I told you to eat
Pop
your
it in
own
chat.
pussy. Yes, because you were being an asshole, and so I insulted you back. Get over it or go away.
Whoa,
Or buy-
Lucifina with a ban world for 2 months says congrats, Grim, you deserve it. Never have I ever been more happy. By the way, she's been gifted those memberships. She's never paid to fucking Crypt. All right, you're lucky I read your
Love you,
message.
Lucy. Fucking
Hey,
dickhead.
Anna, are you in the chat? Pretty misogynist is starting to piss me off, or Pretty Birdie misogynist call. Go away. You're distracting. If you want to jump up on a call, buy a membership, and you can talk to me about it.
Don't
But yes,
spam,
you're
Pretty Birdie.
Yeah, if you're spamming, we're going to get rid of you. Lucifina, thank you, bud, for being a member. We appreciate it. And yeah, that is good news. But I'm a little bothered that that's the most happiest you've ever been. That worries me. That is what it took to make you the happiest you've ever been, is Grim getting gold. But okay.
Yeah.
It's nice he got gold, but you know.
To be fair, her life sucks. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Graham, thoughts?
That's great.
You liked it.
I love playing strategy games. All right. I have an insane
Oh.
level of autism.
I meant about Lucifina's life sucking.
Lucifina.
Oh, I thought we were going back to the original
No,
topic. My
no,
fault.
Lucifina's life sucks and she's boring.
Oh, okay. You find her boring. I disagree. I used to watch a lot of Wild before I
No.
I'm being so dead. I actually enjoyed Wild.
What's your favorite
I-
moment from Lucifina?
from Lucifina, whenever she dived into the plushies, she has a little bit of background. She has a fuck ton of plushies. Her entire room is covered in them. She dives into them. Then I had her write my name in one of them while she was crying, because it was a limited edition one, and she really didn't want me to write on it. Hilarious. And for Wonder Woman, when she jumped out of when she bungee jumped, that shit was fun. Also the brick moment.
I think Wonder Woman
Fucking
got
hilarious.
hired again, by the way. Panda-eyed for €5.
No, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprise.
Panda says, followed you over here from Bus. Jaffe sounds like a very knowledgeable, well-spoken, interesting person. You would not believe it. He has that dopey face, but he has like a polished mind. I was shocked as well.
About women playing video games like this one, Anno. That probably is I don't understand why a lot of these guys gatekeep when girls talk about the games they play. Because, a lot of these gamers online will be like, well, okay, well, if you play that, then how do you do this thing or that? Like, there's this real misogyny associated with it. I find when a woman plays a video game and is really into it, that's a pretty fucking big check in the column of she's cool. That's a fun woman to know.
Room.
But I don't, when I'm talking about like guys who will gatekeep.
I know. Yeah.
Don't you want women to play games? What's the matter?
I'll be honest with you though. There, and this is me being super transparent. There have been times where I've done that, but it's because of the fact that I know they don't play games. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference between like
games. At least they showed up and they're what is it? I don't understand.
No, because there's a difference. Like imagine you and I first meet for the first time, right? And you start talking about how you made the game God of War. I've never played the game God of War in my life, and I'm telling you about how amazing God of War is. It's kissing ass. It feels like you're working towards something. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
But that would apply to anything. They're not being
right. But I'm adding the nuance there to explain. Like there's only this is the one moment where I have done that. Absolutely.
Can I ask? Unless you want to talk about the same topic, but if you had to look at the people on the panel and you had to guess what job they work, right? Like if they were out in the free world, right? Because I did this with Jaffe before, and I was talking about David Jaffe, with some of my friends online.
ChatGPT first, see what it says too. But
that'd be interesting. I asked my friends, and they were like, "This guy looks like a gas station attendant. Like he looks like he works the graveyard shift at a gas station." And he tells you the weirdest stories at 2 a.m. when you're getting gas on your way home from work.
Don't go up to that cabin where you kids are heading to. There's bad juju in that cabin.
Yeah, right?
It's gonna go so bad.
Yeah, what do you think, Kimmy? What do you think the job that would fit Jaffe perfectly, just based on his face and fat and bald head?
Wait a minute. If you've asked a different question. What would fit me perfectly, or if you didn't know me, what my job was?
If you didn't know, you just saw the face, the fat, and the bald head, and you're like, that's the job this guy probably has.
Okay, that's
solid at IT.
IT guy.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, Grim.
Motherfucker looks smart.
What?
For Jaffe? For Jaffe.
Get it. Are you gonna say IT?
I don't know why. But since he's bald, okay, because I would have a different answer whenever he had like actual facial hair and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
But since he's bald, I don't know why, but I'm getting like gym coach that just couldn't make it in life, you know? like he wanted to be a successful baseball player and just couldn't fucking do it, so he pushes his high school students to do the same.
Yeah, tore an ACL back in high school.
Yeah, he tore an ACL and he was like, I could have been fucking big. I would have been the next fucking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Jaffe, I know you're doing the ChatGPT thing and you're distracted because you have ADHD and you haven't taken your medication or it hasn't hit yet. But if you had to look at Grim and you had to guess what job he would have just based on the look, what do you think?
Terrorist.
That's still too easy. That's a little on the nose. Kimmy, what do you think? What do you think about Grim? What job would he have?
Dude, I could see this motherfucker work.
What? No. Go, continue speaking.
Keep going.
Don't let me stop you.
Yeah, keep going. Don't stop.
Yeah. What are you laughing about, Carrot?
Dude, you. Well, I can't. Can I say?
I say.
Because Jaffe took my answer. Ice cream shop, dude.
Ice cream shop, dude. Interesting.
For me?
For me or Grim?
No. For. But if you wear a hat, like a very bright colored hat.
Okay.
Like he looks like a weirdo that could literally stand in an ice cream truck or whatever and just.
Hey.
All right.
Give people ice cream.
Interesting. I would have said Grim looks like the homeless guy asking for money, but he also has like a Venmo QR code.
There it is.
You know, like on his cardboard sign, there's a printout of a QR code. He's like, I also take PayPal. Like, he looks like an advanced homeless.
I like looking homeless. All right.
Yeah.
I love this look so much. So thank you. That's
Yeah. I mean, it probably helps you not get asked or approached in public. You know, to like bother yourself with people.
Exactly.
But
Bro,
also,
you know how great it is when people avoid me?
The police and the airlines, they hate you.
The airlines, the police probably don't pay attention, but the airlines probably do. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. TSA every time. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Would you like to know what ChatGPT thinks you guys do?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Grim says it looks like he builds custom mechanical keyboards and sells one limited drop every 6 months.
I love building mechanical keyboards first and foremost.
For me,
that's accurate. That's accurate.
Yeah. For me, it says it looks like he collects obscure VHS horror movies and flips rare ones online while saying,
"That's got to be accurate.
I'm not a collector. I'm an archivist." For Kimmy, runs a tiny Etsy shop selling aesthetic desk stream accessories or handmade jewelry and somehow has immaculate packaging.
Yes! It's so accurate. Little bracelets.
Yeah. Texas smokes or barbecues side business on weekends, takes it very seriously, has a signature rub and strong opinions about wood choice.
You're fat! Bro, that's fat with too many steps, bro.
So, yeah.
I am dead. I am dead.
Oh,
As your background.
That was good.
Because that's so fitting.
All right, Jaffe.
He's like, I got that new rub seasoning.
Well, you can buy the cheaper one. It's fine. Your kids won't notice the difference. But if you love this shit like I do, you're gonna want this.
I'm kicking Grim.
Here.
We're timing Grim out for.
Tech would be a great milkman. That's what I would see him.
All right, Jaffe, for Kimmy.
I know. Have you heard of our Lord Jesus Christ? It looks like he's like in the Book of Mormon.
He's a Jehovah's Witness milkman.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Anyways,
Every Sunday bringing you your milk and
we heard
to you about the Lord.
We heard ChatGPT. Jaffe, what do you think about you personally? What do you think Kimmy would do for a job? You met her on the street.
You know how my brain works. I can't do that because well, maybe, or she could be like a super sharp, prosecuting attorney, or she could own a food truck.
Not with the spaghetti straps and the zebra bra fucking showing like underneath. Jaffe, no.
I love how he's being so coy about it.
You're just trying to be a feminist, and you're like, she can be empowered to do whatever she wants.
She's a strong woman.
That's not. I just need a more nuanced question or more, because what do you want to ask me?
Based on her looks, what job do you expect her to have if you met her in person?
Just on her
Jaffe,
look.
You're at gunpoint. You have to say OnlyFans.
Okay, if I'm looking at her right now, based on what she's wearing and what she looks like,
the original
right now,
question, yes,
and I have to assign a job to that look,
take your time.
Like she sits behind a desk in the law firm and welcomes people in. She's like the receptionist.
She's a receptionist. Okay. Not the
but
lawyer.
She goes on audition.
Wow.
She goes on audition
she's a woman.
in the afternoon.
Yeah.
No, because she's wearing what she's wearing.
Yeah. Oh, what was she wearing, Jaffe, at the time? That's
you're the one who just said she's wearing the spaghetti straps
misogyny
and all that,
in 2026.
So he's a pedophile and a misogynist. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wait, let me
it gets
worse.
worse.
Different T-shirt. Maybe he'll give a different answer.
Yeah, get a different shirt on.
How am I the bad guy? You're the one who just commented on what she was wearing, so I was judging it based on her outfit.
Judging women based on their looks is crazy. Rule is for $5 says Tech would smoke a mean brisket and then trouble you, and then trouble you explain the Oblivion side quest it took to make. True, I would go into detail. Wow. I don't think women should wear clothes to say property of. That's kind of crazy.
Now you look like an OnlyFans, because the Gryffindor is like catnip to geek dudes who pay for OnlyFans. She's a Potter. Here's my money, darling. Show me what the Lord did. Anyway, yeah.
I see Kimmy. I don't know why, but I get like you work in marketing. I don't know why. Like I've been in corporate so long that I've just seen so many fucking skinny blonde girls who are just like, I love Twitter, and then oh my god, drives me nuts. Yes, marketing. Oh my god, look just like them. I hate them. I like you though. You're cool.
I was gonna say personally, I think Kimmy works at like a fucking like a monkey wrench place, like some like backhole mechanic shop, or she's like working underneath cars all day.
You can see her as a mechanic. Interesting, because Xylee's a mechanic.
Yeah, there's something about like spindly women that work on cars.
Okay.
And now what about me, Jaffe? What about me?
I'm showing you. I'm actually getting an image done up of you because somebody in the chat nailed it for you.
Okay, well, Grim, your turn. What do you think? What do you think, Grim?
Okay, without the beard, I mean, come on. You'd be the perfect, all right,
Milkman?
Jehovah's Witness milkman. All right? Specifically Jehovah's Witness. But with the beard,
Why you think? Historically, milkmen
mad.
fucked a ton of wives that were just at home by themselves. They were out here slinging dick.
I'm going to be real. I'm mad that ChatGPT managed to think of something better than what I was going to say. Okay? Because I was going to mention something food related, right? Like, I was going to say, like, I could see you as like being a butcher, maybe. You know, working at Publix, something along those lines, right?
Okay.
But God, the brisket shit had me dead. Like, I just have to say that now. That's just a better answer.
I make a mean brisket. I do.
Hey, I can see it. You eat it, definitely.
What do you think, Amy?
Definitely
What do you
that.
think?
Oh, dude, you could so be like a head chef, man. Like doing
Yeah.
like all the like,
Hey,
like
do
literally
I-
brisket
he's a big
shit.
boy.
Do I look like Action
literally
Bronson? Is that what you guys think? I'm just fucking.
A head chef, like a cook? Like you mean like a chef?
Yeah,
No,
he
like a
looks
chef
he
in the
can-
back going, "Hulk, Hulk, 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 Hulk." A head chef.
The fuck kind of chef is that?
One that gives head.
A head chef.
I could see him.
No, but I
could
mean
see
like you mean
wearing
like
one
you
of
know
those
Ray
hats.
Fiennes or whatever in the movie The Menu. Is that what you mean?
What the fuck you're talking about?
The bear.
The bear or the you haven't seen the movie The Menu?
I've seen the menu. Yeah. Where it's like ridiculous dishes that are supposed to be like super
Yeah.
eccentric, but in reality, it's all about just eating food. It's not that big of a deal.
She wants her cheeseburger.
I just want my burger. Yeah. Can I have it to go? Yeah.
Please.
Please.
All right, do you have your image yet, Jaffe? Old man.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said that you would be good at this, and I think fucking 100%. Here you go.
Takes you forever to share an image, huh? There we go.
Yeah, there it is. Pickle salesman.
What the fuck?
You'd be like one of those like turn of the century
Best in New
pickle
York.
sales. The best pickles in New York. See, 5 cents
pickles for
a
5
dill.
cents. You can afford them right now. They're fresh and pickled. Come on, get it, boys.
Okay, so I'm Seth
Your
Rogen from that
internet
one
doesn't
bit.
work.
That one fucking what's the
Oh
movie, whatever.
Yeah, where he's like foreign and shit.
Yeah, he
No wonder
time
your
traveled.
internet is laggy. I mean, look at all those tabs open.
Yeah,
Tech, are
Jaffe-
you doing that too? Because no wonder you guys
Brother.
are lagging
I
the fuck out.
have 2 tabs open. I have the stream tab open, and then I have a picture of my dad saying, "I'm proud of you."
Well, now you know the source.
Panda
Now
Eye
you know
says
the
Tech
source.
looks like the guy who
That's
sells
probably right.
Wi-Fi and Mormonism door to door, and his side hustle is a D&D master.
True.
Yeah.
Nick Jonas with the one gifted.
Wow!
Let's get it.
Why can't you guys be more like Nick Jonas? Right? Why can't we get more people trying to get more
Wow,
memberships?
damn.
Wow, Pigeon
Pigeon
doubles it up. Pigeon. Jeffy, can we get you a Pigeon? And can you stop sharing your screen?
I did. Well, it's sure. It's pigeon.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you for that, pigeon. Thank you for that, Nick Jonas. Panda Eye. Tech looks like a guy who says Wi-Fi.
I read
Oh,
that.
and D&D.
Pay attention,
Yeah.
dickhead. Red Sheets Metal says Tech looks like a social studies teacher who tries way too hard to relate to his students and talks about his high school day. Fuck you. Get the bat.
I was in band too.
Get the bat. Panda Eye, welcome to Cash Cow. We're going to see you in the Crypt VC
Let's
later
go.
today.
Hell yeah.
Come on, people.
Jeffy, you speak a little French. Can you say something nice about Pigeon in French?
Pigeon. Je pense que vous êtes un grand et beau fille qui j'adore le intelligent homme. Je pense. It's been a long time, and I could never speak it that well.
Okay.
So.
Kimmy, can you say something in whatever South Africans speak to Pigeon?
Just say you
something
hate black
nice.
people.
Jesus.
Okay.
What the fuck? I'll say
Pause.
something nice.
Oh?
South African.
You believe in the
What the
apartheid, right?
Hey, you gotta own your history.
Okay.
Own your
Can I
history is
say?
crazy.
Oh, right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Jy baie mooi. Jy's baie mooi.
God.
Grim, your turn. Your native tongue.
Oh, in my native tongue? What do you want me to say?
Bishmallah,
Anything?
brother. Bishmallah. You'd say something and...
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pigeon. Thank you, Nick Jonas Diabetes. The best couple in the LCU. Do you know they're a couple, Jaffe?
Who?
Pigeon and Nick Jonas Diabetes.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you would join the Discord VC every so often. Who's sharing their screen?
Watch my screen.
I don't know if I want to.
Are you watching it?
I'm watching it.
Watching it.
Yes, Christine Tom.
And you're saying something. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio. Am I sharing my audio?
Yeah. It's like, it's pristine top or some shit.
Yes, Christine Tom.
Isn't that great? It's just so
I need
fast.
that in 3D. I need that in 3D.
Oh my god.
I'll see if I can get it to do it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Could you imagine having like pickles thrown at you all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like OnlyFans. Anyways, our poll is complete. We had 172 votes. Chat, who here is autistic? 39% said, I am not. 33% says, I'm self-diagnosed. And 28% said, yes, I am. Okay. We have a lot of autistic people here, Jaffe. That's what I'm saying. Smartest audience in the LCU.
Yeah.
That was fun.
What's up, Graham?
You know we're supposed to talk about simulation theory today?
I told you, Kimmy. What did I say, Kimmy? What did I say?
You
Wait,
told me it all.
They'll say there's a topic and it'll be touched or not at all.
Oh, we always do. That's from Madhouse days. We would prep a topic and the Kennedy assassination, and we'd have the images and everything. We'd never even get to it.
I have the full story about the guy who thought he was in a simulation and he killed his family and he was listening to music while he did
that's
that.
a hell of a story, man.
I have stories about simulation theory where this guy he met the same person 5 times throughout like a month, and the guy never remembered him, but they said the same phrase like over and over again at the same place, and he's like, we're just in a glitch or something. And then there's some other weird glitchy stuff that people have seen, but yeah, fuck it. No, simulation theory, we'll do that in another episode. Good thumbnail though. I like the thumbnail.
Insane.
Would have been cool.
That's insane.
Jaffe, what's your go-to napping position?
I lay kind of on my stomach inside. One of my legs is kind of up in a angle position. Like that.
Can you demonstrate? Can you point the camera down at the floor and can we see you do it?
No.
Kimmy, what's your preferred napping position?
No one cares. This is a boring topic. Pick another one.
It's always side.
All right, Kimmy, can you do a handstand against the door? Again, yes, we need to do this. Let's get the handstand. Everybody, chat, here we are. Once again,
Socks on.
Kimmy's putting her socks on. No feet for free.
No feet for free.
No feet for free. Respect or check. That's what it is. Corvoy gave us a mustache emoji for $1.50. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Let's get some money rolling in, boys. How about that for the end of the show? So Keemstar knows I'm going to keep this show around. What did you guys make yesterday? Can you say what you made on Bus yesterday? How much money? You can't say that.
I can't say exactly, but it was over like $1,000.
Amazing.
And
what do you think the main reason they donate on that show is? What's that about?
Fat women.
Okay.
Oh,
whoa, Jeffy, look at this.
She made that look way too easy.
Is she going to take her hands? Oh my God.
That's actually kind of badass.
Oh my God. Okay, well now I would say
Hold on.
OnlyFans.
Kimmy, your camera froze. I need you to do it one more time. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking at all. I promise you, on my end, it froze.
She's looking at the stream too. She's like, I don't believe this bitch.
You can watch it afterwards. It froze.
Oh wait, though, have her do it without the shirt. Because before she was. Yeah.
Whoa! No hands.
No hands is just insane, though.
Tell her it froze again.
Okay, Jaffe, we need to get the fiber up quickly because it did not fucking process. There was like
no. Grim even said he didn't see it.
There was a split moment where she puts her hands on the ground and then she's already back down.
She's lying. She can't do it on her head without her hands. Nobody can do that. That's why it's like no, because Grim said he didn't even see it either. So
Look, Grim's disappointed.
Yeah,
Look at him.
I didn't see it. I'm very disappointed. Like, you did it twice and we still couldn't see it. I don't know if it's your internet. South Africa, I don't know.
Yeah, Grim, I think you have to do a handstand.
I have to do a handstand.
I think.
I literally
no, this is boring.
Yeah, Grim, I think it's time for a handstand. Pokey Gaga says, wait for it with $2. Thank you.
Can you do it better? Can you do it better, Grim?
Oh, God.
After Grim, I'll do one.
Probably not.
No, okay, then I'm just gonna go. This is boring.
Why are you? Why are you like this?
Because people tune. Nobody wants to. Who wants to watch this? Kimmy, I get. She's an attractive woman. Nobody wants to fucking see Grim do a handstand or you do a handstand.
You're homophobic.
Let's talk about something.
You hate the audience that likes to see Grim butt.
This is just stupid.
Okay, we did it. Wow!
I can do this.
Master Ha says you'd be amazed to see what Kimmy can do with no hands. Oh, Jaffe.
I appreciate it.
Good enough. That's
Good
the best
enough.
way to get.
Good enough. Nick Jonas Diabetes for
doing that.
$2.69 says piss and mustard time. Sad face.
I guess so, Nick Jonas. That's where we're at.
And Natasha says, I feel strongly about
Hello,
this.
Natasha.
Grim looks like he works at Best Buy. Congratulations on your promotion to gold. True, Grim. Can we get a celebration for Grim? Can we get a little bit of a little dance, Jaffe? Do a dance, Jaffe.
I like how Tree Like a Jedi says, I like how often Jaffe gets mad. He's like a man with a fork in a world of soup. Yeah, but look, I mean, all the little skits and shit you guys do on these shows are terribly dull unless there's something interesting about them.
Tune into this song,
Like
Jaffe.
the handstand?
I liked yours. That's good, Grim.
Watch the stream, Jaffe. Watch the stream.
I'm watching it.
Kimmy, watch the stream. Here we go.
I'm watching it.
A LolCow Crypt is on the air with TechProtect and Jaffe there. Plus Grim, the team is all complete. A trio that can't be defeat. So tune in now, don't be late for stories and news that are great. The LolCow Crypt! The LolCow Crypt!
Yeah? You like the vibe?
Here's to Tech with
Here's another one.
heritage so proud. He roasts the host and makes the fans feel loud. He'll share a drink and give an upbeat too. And Jaffe's there for games both old and new. He'll skip the news, no LCU to see, while curly-haired Grim tests his limits free. He talks so naughty and does jumping jacks. Three different souls who have each other's backs.
Why? Why do you have to add that? Why?
Yeah,
we don't talk
En el
about
LolCow
that.
Crypt, la noche
We
se
don't talk
enciende.
about that.
Con TechProtect, la vibra que nos defiende.
Put
El vato
yourself
cute
in the
con
shoes
herencia
of the
siempre al 100.
audience. You think they wanna
Rostean
hear
los
this
hosts, a los
crap?
fans les da
Let's talk.
upis, amén. Luego
Why are
Jaffe
you
con
doing this
Can we make a
show?
note that he only started complaining when the Mexican was talking? Like, as soon as he
Oh,
got Spanish.
true. What did you think about
sus
Bad
juegos y
Bunny?
las
What did you think about Bad
noticias.
Bunny?
Nada del S1 quiere más primicias. Y llega Grim,
I mean,
el de
for a
pelo rizo
non-American,
sin
he's
límite.
fine.
Yo, check the mic.
For a
1, 2, the crew is in the
non-American.
spot.
He's from
Check
Puerto
Protect on the set,
Rico.
bringing
That's
that
not
fire and it's hot.
America.
From the heritage
Yes,
to the
it's the
shots, I
US
roast the whole
territory.
side.
That's not
Give the
America.
fans
Guam.
the uppies, putting
No,
smiles on
I
the
saw
block.
Trump
Jaffe's
throw
on the
paper
sticks with the
towels.
news you think is boring.
Hate you,
Hates the LCU and politics, you hear the old man roaring. Then you got the Grim one.
Can you listen to that fucking that little fucking bit right there? It's talking about you, Jaffe.
On the block, Jaffe's on the sticks with the news you think is boring. Hates the LCU and politics, you hear the old man roaring. Then you got the Grim one, curly hair and pushing limits. Talking naughty, doing jacks, he's in it just to win it. That's the crew right here, you know we run the game. Yeah, the whole damn crew always repping the name.
Stop doing that. Stop.
I just think the name LolCow Crypt
all
should be
news.
more, creep show kind of stuff. I don't know.
You're
why we're
here.
called
It's
Crypt.
enough creep shows as we need. That's the limit. There's a limit
What's
on how
funny
creep.
is you talk like somebody that's good looking.
What does that mean?
Like you think you're a good looking catch. Like you insult me for being fat or not attractive, and I'm like, have you seen yourself? It's like if you were like some kind of looks maxer guy. Okay, I get it. But Tech, come on. You're like a Make-A-Wish kid that didn't die, but they thought he was going to die. And
Jesus
I mean,
fucking Christ.
I mean, you know,
just so you know,
All right. Keep cooking, King.
I've
what? Are you going to tell me the story about how you sang a song to
No.
like some luchador or something?
I've attracted some of the hottest women possible. Okay, you may not like men that are confident.
You have absolutely attracted some of the hottest women that was possible for you to attract. I'm sure that's.
Tell me more about your daughter. Is she ugly?
Well, my daughter is.
Oh, okay.
She was
Well,
a charity case.
double.
She has a big
double
heart.
entendre here.
No, it's not a double.
It's a double entendre, Jaffe.
How's that the only double?
It's not.
That's not like.
It's not.
Yeah.
That was the show. Welcome to LolCow Crypt. It was a fantastic episode. We had a ton of fun talking to you about what jobs we would have if we weren't in the LCU. Now we have to send you over to LolCow Gay, where I think Albert's going to be running in his trailer park wearing a crop top and short shorts. Content. They're really killing the game with their ideas.
And if you want to watch me on Gold, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be there today.
That's in 4 hours?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get the stream ready, take a quick nap, wake up. It's gonna be great.
The difference between you and Tech, though, is you will wake up.
Well, we're sending you over. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Is that a suicide joke?
No.